A versatile athlete and excellent defender at guard forward, number 4, Merwin Costello. A solid rebounder and strong position defender, playing center forward, number 17, Kevin Ramos. Playing guard, a deadly long-range bomber, number 7, Roel Gomez. Down low on both ends of the floor. At center, number 24, Chris Volado. The club's top shot blocker and one of its better rebounders, playing center, number 32, Edward Guiño. An excellent slasher and scorer from the swingman position. The 1995 Rookie of the Year, number 22, Jeffrey Cariaso. The team's leading rebounder, the 1994 PBA Most Improved Player awardee, at forward, number 16, Paul the Hawk Hawkins. Arguably the top point guard in the game today, wearing jersey number 14, Johnny the Flying A Barrientos. And at guard, a superior inside-outside operator with a knack for making the clutch baskets, number 6, Jojo Lastimosa. Alaska head coaches Tim Cohn, assistant coaches are Joel Manal and Alec Del Rosario. Let's give these two teams a big round of applause as they get ready for game number 5, the PBA All-Filipino Conference Finals.
Okay, mga kaibigan, narinig po ninyo yung mga dramatic introductions. So tuwag-tuwa yung mga tao pagka ganito ang mga intro natin sa ating game. This is game
45. Thank goodness.
Bayan sa buong Pilipinas na sumusubaybay sa Philippine Basketball Association. Punong-puno po ang Araneta Coliseum at handang-handa na ang mga tao rito upang masaksihan ang isa na namang makasaysayang sagupaan between Alaska Milk and the Purefoods TJ Hot Dogs. Nakikita po ninyo sa inyong mga screens ang mga first 5 o starting units ng dalawang koponan. Guiño, Barrientos, Lastimosa, Hawkins at Cariaso para sa Alaska. Purefoods with Cordillera, Racela, Capasio, Reyes at Evangelista.
Wala si Patrimonio sa starting lineup ng Purefoods. And Purefoods going with a combination that has muscle. Edwin Reyes, taong bato. Nandiyan din si Rey Evangelista to play defense and claim the rebounds.
Saka pala mga kaibigan, ang ating mga referee para sa larong ito ay sina Baile Despa, Ernie De Leon at si referee Tangonan. Yan po mga kaibigan ang tatlong mga Giloo na siya po magpapatrolya dito po sa larong ito. Scoreless tie so far. Glenn Capasio has it. Nakakita na po sa loob. Sa layup. Hahawakan o nakapit ng konti ni Paul Hawkins. Yes, sa Steve Austin Racela. Pero gumulong po palabas ang bola. Maaga pa. Kinito. Grabe na hiyawan dito sa larong ito.
Ito, panuorin natin itong replay. And there you have Racela almost with the steal, running out of space.
Johnny Barrientos to Jeffrey Cariaso. Nag-aabang na pasa si Coach Guiño. Ito na. Nakapit ni Glenn Capasio. Nakuha ni Edwin Reyes. Capasio, follow to Rey Evangelista. Against Hawkins, Evangelista scores underneath the first 2 points of the ball game.
And that's a good sign for Purefoods. Scoring in transition, going for the high percentage shot. Kagaya ng binanggit natin kanina, if you don't get the transition baskets, you got to execute to get a high percentage shot. Yun, high percentage shot, hindi na pumasok. Open
Ariento
shot.
with a miss. Edward Reyes para sa rebound. Binigay kay Ray Evangelista. Siya nagbababa ng bola para sa Purefoods TJ Hotdogs. Lumusog kay Lastimosa. Does a double team.
Ang layo ni Jericho Dinera on the inside. And he's drawing the big man outside with him. Inside operation, yes!
Maganda sana yung abang ni Lastimosa. Alam niya kaliwete si Ray Evangelista. Pero nag-crumble na kontra si Ray Evangelista. And that proved to be a blessing. At ngayon po mga kaibigan, ang 4 na puntos ng Purefoods, lahat galing kay Ray Evangelista.
Evangelista enjoying the height advantage over Lastimosa at the low block.
And Evangelista has the rebound. After that miss by Jojo Lastimosa.
Mukhang wala nang sakit dito si Ray Evangelista at hindi na nakasuot ng t-shirt.
Tama. Dalawang laro, dalawang games. Nasuot-suot niya yung
T-shirt.
may manggas na t-shirt sa loob ng kanyang sando dahil nilalagnat daw ito sa Ray Evangelista. Glenn Capasio ngayon. Lalo kay Carriazo. Cordillera from the outside. Yes! 6-0 lead by the Purefoods TJ Hotdogs in game number 5. 9.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Jojo Lastimosa sumaksak sa loob. Nakita si Bob Hawkins libre. Kung matatanda po ninyo mga kaibigan, kanina sa ating pre-game ay karamihan po na sinasabi ng mga taga-Alaska, kayo na rin mga taga-Purefoods, kung sino makauna, ika nila, yung maging agresibo sa unahan pa lang, eh malaki ang tsansa na manalo sa laro. Tingnan natin kung sino, ay agresibo Purefoods ngayon.
Hindi lang agresibo, but they are making their shots.
Yes.
Particularly from the outside. They've taken 2 attempts from the outside. Parehong pumasok.
Isa kay Cordillera at isa kay Racela. They have a 6-point lead. We're talking about Purefoods. Guiño, binigay kay Carriazo. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Lastimosa is open. 3-point country, yes! Jolas connects with a triple B. At alam mo, Kinito, napansin ko kanina sa introduction ng mga players, usually, mas maraming fans ang Purefoods kesa sa Alaska. Aminin natin yan. Pero sa gabi ito, mga kaibigan, medyo na nabanaan ko, na-obserbahan ko, mas malakas ang sigawan ng mga taga-Alaska. Sapagkat marami nagpunta rito na nag-aabang na celebration pagkatapos ng larong ito.
Totoo yan. Everybody loves a winner. And as you mentioned, Alaska needing just one more win. Isa pa nga. Ika nga. To be able to clinch this championship. Now, marami mga defensive adjustments itong Purefoods, and I think Purefoods is catching Alaska a little bit off guard. For instance, one adjustment that we've seen is Ray Evangelista taking on Johnny Barrientos in the backcourt.
It worked for
Yes.
them. Pero tingnan natin kung ganyan pa rin ang magiging matchup dito. Si Racela ngayon ang babantay kay Johnny Barrientos. Yan ang basketball Hawkins. Lamang ng 3. Out Purefoods 8-5. Barrientos. Racela pa rin ang babantay sa kanya. Barrientos puts it up. Short on the try. Glenn Capasio para sa rebound for Purefoods. Capasio umatake para sa Purefoods TJ Hotdogs. Binigay na naman kay Ray Evangelista. Evangelista binabantay ni Jojo Lastimosa. He is double team. He is triple team. Jerry Cordillera. Pinataya ni Paul Suido. Nilabas ngayon kay Glenn Capasio. Capasio. Racela Zogen. Wala. And Barrientos for the rebound for Alaska. Johnny Barrientos. Zigzagging. Carriazo. Handing it out to Paul Hawkins. At isa na lang ang lamang na Purefoods. Our score starting at 8-7 dito po sa ating first quarter.
Yan ang speed game ng Alaska, and they always look for the extra pass. They always look for the open teammates. So unselfish on the part of the Alaska players.
Tira ni Capasio, wala. Jerry Cordillera, Sanuel Jumper, wala pa rin. At magkakaroon ng loose ball foul. Lumipad si Glenn Capasio. Ngunit natanganan siya ni Jeffrey Carriazo. Tatawagan po ng unang personal foul si Jeff Carriazo. Samantala, unang substitution para sa Purefoods TJ Hotdogs, nilabas si Ray Evangelista. Pinasok na naman ang isa pa rin Leiteño. Ay Leiteño, pa rin Leiteño. Si Ruben De La Rosa po ang pumasok ngayon para kay Ray Evangelista.
Sumasama na yata ang field goal percentage from the outside ng Purefoods. And you have here the counter steal by Racela.
Inside pass, broken up. Nakuha ni Carriazo. Carriazo going to Lastimosa. Over, Capasio breaks it up.
Ano naman ito? One turnover after another.
Ruben De La Rosa sumaksak sa loob. Offensive foul.
Tama yung tawag. De La Rosa a little bit overeager in his attempt to score. Panuri po natin muli. Good solid defense by Jojo Lastimosa.
Medyo umilag si Ruben De La Rosa, pero not enough. At nabangga pa rin yung si Lastimosa, kaya tinawagan siya ng offensive foul. Kung nakita ninyo ang pagkapapagyak ni Coach Chot Reyes, talaga namang makikita nyo yung gigil na gigil sa Coach Chot Reyes.
Partner, nakita natin, isang malaki is taking on Johnny Abarientos when he crosses the timeline. Then, when the half-court set of Alaska sets up, Racela takes on Johnny Abarientos. But I think what Chot Reyes wants to do is to have a big man take on Abarientos as he brings down the ball. Now, the reason for that, of course, is to obstruct his vision.
Alright, dito kayo si Johnny Abarientos. Good shot! Papasok in! Lamang na ang Alaska. Alaska takes the lead, 9-8.
Alex Araneta viewing the action here at courtside. Alam mo pare, sabi natin kanina, itong outside shooting ng Purefoods kanina, napakaganda, 2 out of 2. But as we mentioned, they have missed their last 3 outside shots. They cannot rely on that outside shot. They've got to take the ball up close. Here we go once more on the attack, Alaska.
Coach Chot Reyes, ayun, nagwawala. Nagwawala si Coach Chot Reyes. Dahil hiccup, there was a foul.
Baka mabigyan ng technical. I think he will be given a technical.
Yes, it has been called a technical, yes. Kanina pa, tinawagan na siya ng technical ni referee Ernie De Leon. Doon pa lamang unang bugso ni Coach Chot Reyes. Ito, hinahamon na ni Coach Chot Reyes. Sabi niya gano'n. Tawagin niyo pa ako. Well, alam natin yung emotion na kinito, talaga namang napakataas dito. Meantime, we have a timeout.
Gordon.
Okay, mga kaibigan, pumasok po yung technical free throw ni Jojo Lastimosa. And so now, Alaska leads it by 2, 10-8. Alalahanin po ninyo kanina, lumamang ng 6 ang Purefoods at 6-0. Pero ito na po, Alaska na lumalamang. Jojo Lastimosa na bitaw ng bola.
Ed,
si Alvin Patrimonio is already...
Papagaling ko sana ngayon.
Oo.
Patrimonio's inside in place of Jerry Cordillera.
At nakita po ninyo, ito po ang nangyari kanina si Coach Chot Reyes. Talagang he was livid after he felt that there was a non-call nung drive ni Jerry Cordillera.
Well, I feel that Coach Chot Reyes wants to fire up his boys. And you ask the question, why so early will he explode?
Uy! Offensive foul. Referee Violet Esma calling it at pumapalakpak si Coach Chot Reyes. Tingnan natin ito. Ayun. Natabig ni Alvin Patrimonio ang kanyang bantay at tinawagan siya ng offensive foul right in front of referee Violet Esma.
Well, so far, very early in this game, not a very good poise being shown by Purefoods. And talk about poise, that's a turnover. And Coach Chot Reyes yung bola. Sabi niya, baka naman bigay niyo ko sa Alaska bola.
Okay, medyo mainit talaga si Coach Chot Reyes. Yan, nakikita ninyo, Purefoods mga kaibigan, na overtake ka na ng Alaska.
Well, that is the reason why Coach Reyes wants to fire up his boys, because the Hot Dogs have not been able to score the last 4 minutes. He wants the boys to show some fire on the court.
Alam mo, kinito, sa kasalukuyan, nakikita ko ang hustle ng Purefoods ay napakalakas. Ilang agaw na yung nagagawa nila. Yun lamang, hindi po papasok yung mga tira nila.
Well, again, that's a carryover from the last game when they shot less than 30%. Eto naman ang pumapasok.
Jojo Lastimosa, hindi nila binantayan. Nalibre po doon sa gilid. At nakita niyo naman yung mga fans ng Alaska, talaga namang they're really whooping it up. They can feel and they can taste the championship. Lumanda naman sa kapos. 5-point lead by Alaska, 13-8. Johnny Abarientos, binabantayan ni De La Rosa. Abarientos pa rin. Inikutan si De La Rosa. Carriazo sa bandang gilid. Goes baseline. Short jumper by Carriazo. Wala, hindi pumasok. Nakuha ni Edmond Reyes. Pero meron daw holding foul. Nalapit na sa referee De Leon. Johnny Abarientos picking up his first personal foul. This is the third team foul for Alaska back in the first period of Purefoods merong isa. We have 4 minutes and 11 seconds remaining in the first period. At meron na naman tayo substitution dito sa posisyong ito. Nakakatatlo na si Coach Chot Reyes. Una niyang nilaro si Evangelista, sumunod si De La Rosa, ngayon naman si Buong Ravena.
Ito naman si Coach Tim Cohn. He's very comfortable with the starting line. It's a speed combination. Andiyan si Carriazo, Abarientos, and Lastimosa. And he likes to use that combination because it sets the pace for his team. Ito na naman si Abarientos. He is the heart and soul of this team.
Pumukol kanina si Bong Ravena na hindi expected pero nakuha naman ni Johnny Abarientos yung rebound. Pang-apat na rebound na yan ni Johnny Abarientos dito sa larong ito. Abarientos is open! Masyado malakas, Carriazo! Foul na naligid by Edmund Reyes. Uy, at medyo malakas na tayo foul na yun. Carriazo's holding on to the back of his head. Medyo si Carriazo po ay nasaktan. Tignan natin to. Nakukuha po ni Carriazo yan. At sa panggigigil ni Edmund Reyes, ayaw niyang ayaw niyang makascore si Carriazo sa ilalim. Natamaan po sa likod ng kanyang ulo.
Well, the mortal sin in that particular play of Purefoods was there was no body to screen off Jeffrey Carriazo. Carriazo, not exactly the team's top rebounder, but still was able to snare that offensive rebound because there was no body that separated him from the ball and the basket.
Well, kaya nga sinabi mo, Pinito, dito sa team ng Purefoods, kilala itong si Edmund Reyes na ikangay taong bato. So, sinalage niya ng sweet shooting na si Jeffrey Carriazo. Isa lang ang pwede mangyari dyan. Isa lang ang pwede masaktan doon sa sagupan.
Binato si Jeffrey Carriazo. Itaong bato.
Si Edmund Reyes, apparently, ang kanyang objective doon talagang hindi maka-score si Carriazo sa ilalim. Hindi siya mabigyan ng 3-point play. And in that respect, he succeeded. Although, he also picked up a foul.
Well, of course, the intention of Edmund Reyes is that in a situation like this, where there's a lot of pressure, you will want the player whom you will foul to earn the shots from the free throw line rather than just get an easy layup. And it looks like his gamble paid off. Carriazo missing his first charity.
Isa pa, siyempre, gusto mo maramdaman ng kalaban ng depensa. Kapag next time around, medyo magdadalawang isip yung tao na sumaksak ulit. Kita mo naman, ibang style naman yung panda yun. Bong Ravena, Glenn Capasio. Also, Salamansan up for Purefoods. They're behind by 6. Ganyan din yung lamang nila kanina, 6-2 natin. Pero Roma Chandler naman ngayon ng Alaska. Glenn Capasio trying to get closer. Sees Ravena inside. Referee Tangonan spots a foul. Push it foul underneath. Tawag ni Bong Hawkins, first personal foul on the Hawk.
Purefoods are playing with a very small lineup. Wala si Cordillera and Patrimonio. You know that he is really not 100%.
Yes.
Eric Altamirano said he's 98%.
Hindi pa rin 100.
I think he's certainly much less than 98%. We're trying to observe how he moves, but you notice he's not moving inside. The 19th, an unexpected shot ni Edmund Reyes. Well, this is what Purefoods used as a formula to win game number 3. Naging very unpredictable ang kanilang offense because they did not go to Alvin Patrimonio as the first option because Patrimonio hardly played in that contest.
Well, he played the first minute and a half. Pagkatapos naging cheerleader na lang siya sapagkat medyo masakit talaga nun yung kanyang injury. Well, that was a long silence broken by Edmund Reyes at ngayon. Meron na naman silang pagkakataon pero Bong Ravena missed on a jumper. Ito na, fast break play ng Alas na Bong Hawkins against Patrimonio. Bibigyan pa ng dalawang free throw si Bong Hawkins.
3-on-2 situation. Patrimonio, no recourse, but to foul Hawkins. Take a look at it again.
Well, Hawkins was really going to challenge Alvin Patrimonio's defense, but Patrimonio gave him the foul. We have this timeout. Walt Hawkins at the line for 2 free throws. Uy, taboy. Si Rudy Fernandez po rin, mga kaibigan. At mahilig din yan sa sports. Presidente yan ng organization ng mga artista. At nagkaroon sila ng mga Star Olympics, yan ang pet project nila. Okay, mga kaibigan, 15-10, a 5-point lead for Alaska with 2 minutes and 2 seconds remaining in the first period. Ang Patrimonio, naagaw mo na. Na-double team siya at naagawan.
And he'll be tagged for another turnover. Ito si Hawkins coming in and he will be fouled, going strong to the hoop.
Edmund Reyes will be guilty of his second personal foul. At yun po ay pang-apat na team foul ng Purefoods TJ Hot Dogs.
Partner, one indication why we say that Patrimonio is not 100% was that particular play. When he had the ball at low post, he could not outmaneuver the defense of Alaska. In fact, nag-collapse nga ang depensa ng Alaska kay Alvin Patrimonio. As you see, in very animated conversation, the PBA Commissioner, Emilio June Bernardino, with Tommy Manoto.
Commissioner Tommy Manoto of the Professional Golfers Association of the Philippines. Ito sa kanong bisyon.
Mahirap.
Wala.
Mahirap na mga bisyon.
Okay, 17-10. Itong puntos na lamang ng Alaska Milk. Hindi pumara ng ball game for the first time. By Johnny Abarrientos. Pangalawa na yan ni Johnny Abarrientos.
Coach Rodriguez very active in shuffling his men. If you notice, Ed, he's continuously pulling fresh legs inside the court. Dito pumara, for instance, tapos si Evangelista is about to check in. Rodney Santos is in the game.
Well, wala na rito yung starting unit ni Coach Chot Reyes, except for Edmund Reyes.
Yes.
And that's Rodney Santos, habang kay Carriazo. Santos, sumaksak sa loob, nilabas kay Dito Pumarin. Pumarin na galangan. Bong Ravena, lumalapit. Inside the lane, he misses the shot and he will be awarded 2 charities. Merong foul na tatawagin, tinan natin, itong Johnny Abarrientos naman ito. Pangatlo na yan. That is the 3rd personal foul on Johnny Abarrientos. Maaga pa ito, finito.
Well, with 1:30 to go, usually when a key player like Abarrientos picks up a second foul in the first quarter, uupo na. But Coach Tim Cohn took a very big gamble in keeping Abarrientos inside the game. Nakapasa naman yun ni Coach Chot Reyes. Kanya nag-drive in ito si Ravena at nakahuli ng pangatlong foul ni Johnny Abarrientos.
Actually, kinito kanina pa nandun si June Reyes sa officials table. Oo, papasok na sana siya.
Wala na magkakataon.
Nauna siya ng pangatlong foul ni Johnny Abarrientos. Dalawa sunod yun eh.
Alam mo, gambit din yan ng Purefoods. And take a look at Alaska's run, 15-3. Ito si Gomez.
Ay, nako.
Baseline jumper.
Ayan ang role ni Ruel Gomez. At alam na alam ni Ruel yan. Kahit na ilang minuto lang siya maglalaro. Pero pagka nakapukul yan ng maganda at umiskol yan, ika nga sulit na.
Ito si Ravena, of course, trying to low post Ruel Gomez. He has an advantage. Gomez na exactly Alaska's top defensive player. Kanya may recognition naman ito si Bong Ravena to drive on Gomez.
Well, nasa penalty na po ang Alaska Milk. As a matter of fact, sobra-sobra na sa penalty. 7 team foul na ang nakukumit nitong Alaska. Kanya bibigyan na naman ng 2 pagkakataon si Bong Ravena sa free throw line. Ang una'y pumasok at drive aba po niya na bahagya. Yung kalamangan ng Alaska, 19-12 is the 7-point lead.
Napagit mo yung 17 fouls ng Alaska. I think that's an indication that very aggressive ang depensa ng Alaska.
Well, sa kasalukuyan, lumalabang sila ng 6 na puntos. Ray Evangelista, medyo binubulabog si Jeffrey Carriazo.
Ito yung cut down. And alam mo ito si Coach Rodriguez, he really is a smart cookie. Nakita niya wala na si Johnny Abarrientos and that's why he ordered a half-court drive.
Whoa! Punch video! Nakita niya na medyo nag-reach in si Bong Ravena sa kanyang likod. And he came up with a real big exclamation point on that slam dunk. Medyo nakakapanlupay pa yun pagka ikaw ang kalaban eh. Dinepensa ka mo ng todo-todo pagkatapos dinakdakan ka pa.
Walang problema kasi dito sa Purefoods defense is that heavily concentrated na sila sa backcourt. So once you're able to break the half-court press, yun, makakawala yung malaki nila sa loob.
Well, medyo sumugal din kasi si Bong Ravena.
Yes.
Sumundot siya galing sa likod. Hindi naman niya nakuha yung bola. Arito si Bong Ravena. Binigyan siya ng Ray Evangelista. Sumaksak sa loob. Bong Ravena. Siya pa rin. Wala pa rin. At tinapik ni Ruel Gomez kay Bong Hawkins. 21-13, 8-point lead by Alaska Milk. June Reyes. Bounce pass to Ruel Gomez. Gomez. Hawkins. Hawkins, good fake. Yes. Biggest lead in the ball game, a 10-pointer by Alaska Milk, a 23-13. Narito si Dino Pumarin. Nilabas ka naman. Balik-balik Pumarin. Pumarin with a 3-point shot. Wala. Diyan po nagwawakas ang unang iyugto ng game number 5 of the best of 7 championship series between Alaska and Purefoods. The Milkmen have it 23-13. Umpisa po ng second quarter ng laro nito ng Alaska at Purefoods for the championship. of the 1996 All-Filipino Conference. Sumaksak si Rocky Santos. At sa rebound play, merong loose ball pala nakita sa referee. Tangonan kay Poch Quino. So pag-upisa mo ng ating second quarter, lamang ang Alaska Rock ng 10. 23-13 is our score.
At napakatinding ang depensa na naman ng Alaska. And limiting Purefoods to only 13 points. Another low for Purefoods.
In and out. Ray Evangelista, offensive rebound. That will count. That will count with a foul. June Reyes ang tatawagan ng kanyang unang personal foul. Bibigyan pa ng 3-point play opportunity itong si Ray Evangelista. Look at him fly high on the off the offensive board. And Purefoods, the Alaska lead is cut down to 8. Maybe that free throw.
Yung rotation ni Coach Tim Cohn among his big players, well, we don't see too much rotation as you take a look at the field goal percentages in the first quarter. Purefoods held down to less than 30% once more. Ngayon ang binanggit natin parang carry over from game number 4. Yung puntong sinasabi natin that very limited ang rotation sa big men ni Coach Tim Cohn. He's still sticking to Hawkins and Nino. Hindi pa natin napapanood ito si Chris Volado. Check in.
Ito si Bong Hawkins. Double team. Picks it out to Cariaso. Nino. Cariaso with the offensive rebound. Wala pa rin. Ray Evangelista gets the rebound from Purefoods. Narito ngayon si Dindo Pumaret. Pumaret. Go with Randy Santos. His rush is scores. At naibaba na po ang kalamangan ng Alaska to only 6 points. 23-17.
That time, hindi nakaset up ang depensa ng Alaska. And I think the reason for that is because baka pagod na yung dalawang malaki ni Coach Tim Cohn. They were not able to get back down on defense.
Ito na. Bong Ravena with a good pick-off. Dito Pumaren. Bilis na binababa ang bola. Ravena, balik ulit kay Pumaren. Pumaren, sumaksak sa loob. Yes, out the glass. Dito Pumaren. 6-0 run here by Purefoods to cut the lead down to only 4 at 23-19.
Now Purefoods scoring in transition. They're getting the jump on Alaska. Alaska's defense not getting back quick enough.
Hawkins is open. Yes! Walang aling. At walang katinag-tinag ito si Bong Hawkins. Alam niya rumaransyada ang Purefoods, pero yung expression sa mukha niya, gano'n pa rin.
Ito si Hawkins already with 11 points. Emotionless na ito si Bong Hawkins. Ha?
Ito yan.
Parang hindi pinapalaban ng pressure.
Dito pa rin. Palabag yung tira. And Cariaso with the rebound. June Reyes bringing it up for the last minute.
You notice, partner, itong Purefoods, nahihirapan sila kung half-court set. Hindi sila nakakapasok ng kanilang tira sa labas. Nakakascore sila sa transition, but not really half-court execution.
6-point lead by Alaska. Jericho Tiguera. Nakita sa Evangelista. Bakat sa loob. Wala!
Yun ang sinasabi ko. Nahihirapan sila sa half-court.
Well, they had the right idea. Maganda sana yun. Hindi na pumasok yung tira.
Yes. Magandang penetration ni Evangelista. But they're very wary of the interior defense of Alaska.
Hawkins still was going to Reyes. Cariaso is open for the jumper. Yes!
And that time, hindi na-challenge si Jeffrey Cariaso. Uncontested outside shot.
And the lead has ballooned again to 8 points for Alaska on the 27-19. That's the second quarter po tayo. Nice pass by Ray Evangelista to Bong Ravena underneath.
Ini-exploit nila yung mismatch. Ravena getting the edge over Roel Gomez. Gomez trying to negate that advantage by fronting Bong Ravena, but he paid the price. Nice backdoor pass on the lob.
The pressure in the backcourt by Rocky Santos on June Reyes. Reyes pa rin. Gomez. Cariaso versus Ravena. Hingin ng pasa si Bong Hawkins. Ito si Hawkins. Namakit ko niya. 4 seconds on the shot. Ito sa nalualit. Evangelista got the rebound and he was fouled by Jeffrey Cariaso. Pangalawang personal foul niya ni Jeffrey Cariaso. Ito, makikita mo, ang ganda sana nito. Hindi nga lang pumasok yung tira. And Evangelista got a beat on the rebound.
Well, medyo minalas lang si Jeffrey Cariaso, but you noticed, late na naman yung defensive rotation ng Purefoods. As soon as there was a double team in the wing, ito si Jeffrey Cariaso quickly sped in on the cut. Hindi lang pumasok yung kanyang tira on the layup.
Jericho Tiguera, triple team. Dilabas kay Dito for the open shot. Medyo malakas. Ray Evangelista trying to get it alive. It's picked up by Dito Pumaren. Kumaran, sumagsak sa loob. Binigay kay Evangelista. Evangelista scores!
Evangelista, the man of the hour for Purefoods. He's got 8 points so far.
On top of that, he's also cut down 5 rebounds for the Purefoods cause. Ruel Gomez, sumagsak! Offensive foul. That's not a Ruel Gomez move. He found himself in unfamiliar territory. Ito makikita natin, hindi ito ang usual na galaw ni Ruel. Nailang siya ron eh.
Oh, well, Gomez is a spot-up shooter, and he likes to take the shots from the outside. As you said, a very unfamiliar situation for Ruel Gomez where he was forced to drive to the hoop. And may pagkakataon kasi.
Siyempre ito eh. Rodney Santos, maganda rin sana yung ikot kayo.
Yes.
Pero, Erwin Castelo, tatawagan ang kanyang unang personal foul sa larong ito. And watch it, with 7.5 minutes remaining, Alaska already has chalked up 4 team fouls. Nakakaapat na team foul ng Alaska, isa pa lang ang Purefoods.
Magandang ginagalaw ng speed unit ni Coach Chot Reyes. And he's got Santos, Kumaren, and Ravena. And they're giving Purefoods good mobility in the half court.
Ravena, bounce pass to Cordillera inside. At si Chris Bulano, umamin ka agad. Ako may sala, sabi ni Chris Bulano. At medyo nung sa paumanhin dito yun. And niyakap na ron si Jerry Cordillera. At ayun pa, sinigod na kang pa. Okay. Ray Evangelista.
That's 5 team fouls already for Alaska.
Ito si Rodney Santos. Bigay kay Jerry Cordillera at low close. Cordillera, bumuhid, bumagsak. Habol ito John Reyes. Ang baseball. John Reyes. Sumasagitsik. Hinahabol ni Ray Evangelista. Nilabas kay Bob Hawkins. Chris Bolado. Yes! Pero paborito ang spot ni Chris Bolado. Pag nakuha niya dyan ang bola, he will take it strong to the hoop. At wala makakapigil dyan si Chris Bolado pagka gumalaw na ganyan.
Well, nakakita ni Chris Bolado ang opening and Jerry Cordillera was not there to bother that shot.
6-point lead by Alaska.
Alam mo, magkakaroon ng mga defensive lapses ang Purefoods. And here's Chris Bolado bringing down that rebound authoritatively.
6.5 minutes to go in the second period. 6-point lead by Alaska. Rodney Santos with a steal.
Yes, and good anticipation on the slasher spot. Pinag-uusapan natin ngayon na si Chris Bolado. Napakaganda ng hair doon ni Chris Bolado.
Gusto ko yan.
Oo. Kung meron akong katawang kagaya niya. Bagay kasi.
Kala ko kung meron ka buhok na katulad. Rodney Santos is at the line. Kagaya na naman gusto ko. Nasa penalty na. Itong Alaska Milk with 6 minutes and 28 seconds remaining in the second period. Rodney Santos at the line.
Lumalaban itong speed unit ni Coach Chot Reyes. We mentioned earlier that Purefoods is having a difficult time penetrating the half-court defense of Alaska. But ang counter naman ni Coach Chot Reyes is to use mobility to keep the defense moving, to keep it guessing. At of course, one factor is Patrimonio is not on the court. And so the defense is kept guessing because naging unpredictable na ang offense na naman ng Philippines.
Escurado runs it to Ray Evangelista, and referee by Ledesma will call the foul on Evangelista. Una pa lamang ang personal foul ni Ray Evangelista, and only the second team foul for Purefoods, whereas Alaska already has 6. 6 minutes and 14 seconds remaining, second quarter. Last team of shot. May double team sa kanya. Dinabas kay Marvin Castelo. Binigay kay Hawkins. 3-point shot. Wala. Pinapit kay Evangelista ang bola kay Rodney Santos. Santos, binigay kay Tito Pumaran. Meron niya ata pumito ron. Nagkailangan yung mga player. Rodney Santos. Nice move, Rodney Santos. He made Merwin Castelo as a leverage para makatalo ng maganda yung sa jump shot na yun. Dalawa na lang ang lamang ng Alaska, 29-27, 5 minutes and 34 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Rajolas Tumasa. Habang kay Bong Ravena. There's a switch. Castelo is open! Wala. Santos for the rebound. 5 minutes and 19 to go. Second quarter. 2-point lead by Alaska. Rodney Santos, double team. Binigay kay Evangelista sa loob! Evangelista scores and ties the ball game!
Santos joined the double, the triple team. And good recognition on his part. Nakita niya si Evangelista cutting on the stroke side. Pero mahirap na tira yun yung kay Evangelista.
Continuation of the second quarter of this ball game. Ang ating pong score 32-29. Pero paumanhin po ninyo mga kaibigan, medyo nawala lang kami sandali para naman mas exciting para sa inyo. Pero kayo po
Maganda paliwanag kita.
Okay. Hey, Jonas, with 1 second on the shot clock, hindi po tumama sa board, kanya sa ring. Kanya tatawagan po sila ng 24-second shot clock. Lamang na ngayon ang tatlo. Ang Purefoods with 4 minutes and 14 seconds remaining in the second period.
Well, kanina naka 3-point shot si Bong Ravena. And ito si Ray Evangelista has been really doing a yeoman's job, particularly in defense. He has been anchoring the defense. He has been forcing Alaska to take some poor shots.
What about pass there by Juan Santos picked out by Jeffrey Carriazo. At ang Alaska na naman ang nasa atake ngayon. June Reyes laban kay Pumares. Dismulado laban kay Ray Evangelista. Bumuhit. Kalpal! Ray Evangelista! Pinagpal ni Ray Evangelista sa Casperano. Narito ngayon si Dito Pumares. Pumares against June Reyes. Nilabas kay Jericho Diñera. Illegal D. At tatawagan po ng technical foul. Ang Alaska, pangalawang beses mo yan. Tinawagan sila ng illegal defense.
Pero malaking bagay kung wala si Johnny Abariento sa loob ng court. Medyo nagkakalat ang opensa ng Alaska. If you take a look at this excellent defense of Ray Evangelista on Chris Mountain Bolado.
Well, alam na, pinag-aralan ni Ray Evangelista yung galaw na yan ni Chris Bolado. Sinabi nga natin kanina, when he gets into a spot na kaya niya bumuelo, ay unstoppable yun si Chris Bolado. Pero doon sa klase ng ikot na yan, ay basang-basa. Nabasa ni Ray Evangelista ang gagawin niya. Johnny Abariatos is on the bench. He's got 3 personal fouls. Medyo hindi mo na isusugal yan ni Coach Tim Cole. Ang ating pong oras na nalabay dito sa second quarter, 3 minutes and 40 seconds. At nakita ko rin ang inside game ng Purefoods. Yan po, sumaka na para sa kanila ngayon. Nilabas ni Roger Santos ng Bong Ravena. Dito po Maran is momentarily open. Now he's got Ray Evangelista saves it, not quite.
And there will be a turnover. Well, malaking bagay yun, no? That Purefoods is now going for the high percentage shots, which is the reason why they have been able to grab the lead from Alaska, 12 points inside the paint. And this quarter so far from Purefoods and only 2 for Alaska.
And it's a 4-point lead from the Purefoods TJ Hot Dogs at 33-29. 3 minutes and 15 seconds to go in the second quarter. Out of bounds play in favor of Alaska. Ngayon magdarami amin, mga apo, ken mga lakay, dita La Union, Abra, Ilocos Norte, ken Ilocos Sur. Kumusta kayo lahat, mga kaibigan natin sa Norte. Jojo Lastimosa, turn-around jumper. Wala, Evangelista. Ubala. Kaya ito si Mundo na ngayon naman kay Lastimosa. Bumukol bigla. Wait ito, ito kumasok. Loose ball foul.
Kanina yung tira ni Julio Lastimosa, walang pasahan yun. So yung wanted teamwork ng Alaska sa offense, hindi na natin nakikita.
Ito yung tira ni Bong Ravena na hindi pumasok at ang loose ball foul na tatawagin kay Ray Evangelista. And we have a timeout.
Green Cross Rubbing Alcohol, the official alcohol of the PBA. Partner natin sa kalusugan.
Ang ating score mga kaibigan, 33-29 in favor of the Purefoods DJ Hot Dogs. We have 2.5 minutes remaining in the second period. A couple of turnovers on both ends of the court. At ngayon, si Johnny Abarientos po. Nasa loob na para sa Alaska Bell. Jeffrey Carriazo, si Kevin Ramos din nga pala. Ay pumasok na rin para sa Alaska. Abarientos sumaksak sa loob. Sinalupok agad ang depensa ng Purefoods. Pero nagawa ka ng foul. Yan po ay si Tito Umaren ang kanyang first personal foul in this game.
Coach Nipton doesn't want this situation to get worse. Kanya binalik niya kaagad ito si Johnny Abarientos. Napunin niya with Abarientos sitting on the bench. Lumamang na itong Purefoods.
Tanda po rin ko, meron na 3 personal foul itong si Johnny Abarientos. Give and go play. Jeffrey Carriazo is fouled inside.
You notice that Abarientos was not involved in the play, but the fact that he is on the court, gives impetus to the movement and the rotation of the players in offense. Kaya nakita natin ito si Jeffrey Carriazo getting the pass from Kevin Ramas. And previous 2 or 3 plays of Alaska, ito si George Lastimosa forcing his shots, not making the pass and trying to make one-on-one moves. Kaya hindi maganda ang flow ng opensa ng Alaska, which is the reason kung bakit ito si Coach Tim Cole pinalik na muli ang flying A.
2 minutes and 10 seconds remaining dito po sa ating second quarter. Teka muna, bakit po po agad si Dito Pumaran? Sabi ng mga officials ay hindi pa nakapapasok. Hindi mo pinapayagan pumasok si Olsen Brasiaran. So dapat bumalik sa kanya. So mamaya na raw. Mamaya na raw yung palitan niya. Carriazo, with 2 free throws.
Alaska, incidentally, let's give an update on the field goal performance of 2 key players of Alaska. Lastimosa 2 out of 9, but Carriazo 1 out of 5.
Cause for concern. Odinera, no close to this. Ramas, there's the double team by Carriazo. Odinera, regalo ko pa po saan. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Good take. And the basket by Edwin Ware.
Arthur, yun ang sinasabi ko kanina in the pre-game, no? Jericho Odinera need not be double-teamed. And when he's double-teamed, Alaska's defense is not quick enough to stop the open man. Hindi sila nag-rotate. Kaya nakakahanap ng opening yung Purefoods.
Well, that's a good decoy play there by Jeffrey Carriazo, getting Kevin Ramos in scoring position. Ang lamang mo ng Purefoods na dalawa, 35-33. We have 1 minute and 15 seconds remaining in the first half. Rodney Santos ngayon isolated against Jeffrey Carriazo. Santos pa rin. Ito na si Lastimosa, dumodoble. Jericho Niñera, di makatira. Binigay kay Dito Pumaran. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Naghahanap ng wapasahan si Dito. There's a switch. There's a tap. There's a steal by Alaska. Lastimosa up ahead. Mahamon si Rodney Santos. Lastimosa goes on the steal. At tabla ang ating labanan at 35 all. We are tied at 35. Bong Ravena. Pumaran underneath against the Barrientos. They're challenging Johnny Abelendez's defense.
Yes, and that's the right idea on Pumaran sparked. 3 fouls into si Johnny Barrientos. He wants to cripple the flying A.
Pinapit ni Kevin Ramas yung kamay ni Jericho Odinera. He's going to be called for the offensive foul.
Frustrated to si Kevin Ramas. He really has not been able to show anything at all in this game so far. Remember, Kevin Ramas 13 points in game number 4.
At kinausap ko Coach Tim Cole si Kevin Ramas. Sabi niya, ano nagawa mo? What did you achieve? Yung sa ginawa mo ngayon. 20 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Purefoods is on top by 2. Edmund Reyes, binigay kay Cordillera. Narito ngayon si Bong Ravena. Low post play. Cordillera, yes! At maghahabol ng basa si Carriazo. Hindi babot. Cordillera looks at the clock. And Purefoods, TJ Hot Dogs, scrambling to stay alive in this series. They have a 4-point lead at the end of 24 minutes of play. And stay tuned, folks, because we still have more surprises on halftime. Coming up, Alaska celebrates 25 years of corporate success. And, of course, we're going to have our locker room reports and halftime analysis. All these after a few reminders.
Alaska dahil sa loob ng panahong yun ay naging matagumpay sila. Hindi lang sa negosyo, kundi na rin sa loob ng basketball court.
Coach, Alaska's tagline says wala pa ring tatalo sa Alaska, and for the past six conferences, you've been close to really being invincible. What is the key? I know a lot of people have asked you this question before, but 6 straight finals appearance. There should be something that you are doing right.
Well, I'm smiling at this point. I'm laughing about it because, you know, everybody used to sing that song to me as a joke back 3 or 4 years. Every time we lose a game, someone would walk by the street. Wala pa rin tatalo sa Alaska. But there really hasn't been any real secret. I think the secret we've had in our success is just that it's really come from the players and the bonds that they have created within themselves, amongst themselves, and it's really special. And I've never seen it on another team before, and I don't know really how we created it. I think we just got real lucky, and it really comes from our leadership, from JoJo, on down to Bohm and Johnny, and on down to the two, the guys who come off the bench, Dickie Bachman, Joey Pineda. Those guys are all real key to our chemistry, and they all work together. And again, I don't know how that's the key, but I don't know how we created it. It just kind of came that way, so we started doing well.
Sabi nga ni Coach, nasa players ang sikreto ng koponan. Ang sabi ng kapitan,
the guys really are very dedicated, and I think that's really very important to the team. Not only during the games, but also showing up in practice every day. That's where you see na yung mga players are very dedicated.
malayo na ang naabot ng Alaska. Maging sa PBA ay humakot na sila ng mga karangalan na pinagpawisan din naman nilang talaga. Saan pa nga ba papunta ang Alaska?
We've had 6 straight finals appearances. We won 2. We're looking at our 3rd. And most importantly, the All-Filipino, which is, I think, very special to the players. And it would be a back-to-back for us. So we're very hopeful, and we're very excited.
Good evening, Philippines. From the big dome in Davao, Quezon City, we bring you another classic championship game here in the Philippine Basketball Association between Alaska Milk and the Purefoods TJ Hot Dogs. Umpisa po ito ng 3rd quarter. Lamang pa rin ang apat ng Purefoods, 39-35. It was a near steal by Jeffrey Carriazo. Ngunit lumabas po ang bola sa sideline. Ayun po mga kaibigan. Dito po sa Vintage Sports Panel, ako po si Ed Pixon. Kasama po ang walang kakupas-kupas na si... Ano pa naman? Dito Henson po. Sige, dito Henson po. Aking kasama. Ayan po yung kaibigan ko yan.
And that will start the second half. Nakita natin, exchange of turnovers. And that has been the way this game has been played. We've seen one turnover after another. Nakita natin in our halftime analysis, both teams already with 10 turnovers apiece. That also shows you the kind of defense both these teams are playing.
Okay, nakikita po natin ang ating score. Napakababa, 39-35. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Jeffrey Carriazo. Yes! Dalawa na lang ang lamang ng Purefoods of 39-37.
That time, very precise execution. Nakawala si Jeffrey Carriazo. Only his second field goal in 6 attempts. A good shooting clip for Jeffrey Carriazo so far.
Jericho Dinera attacking the defense of Fox Video. Wala. Wong Hawkins with a power rebound. Binigay kay Johnny Abarientos. Abarientos on the run. Naghihintay sa usong resela. Abarientos! Wala! Edmund Reyes para sa rebound, para sa Purefoods.
Abarientos had to change his shot in mid-air because of that good defense of Olsen Rasela. Kanya, that ball going outside of the hoop.
Hey, Evangelista. Again, challenging the defense of George Lastimosa. He fumbles. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Evangelista naghahanap ng mga basahan. Down to 2 seconds. Glenn Capasio, di makatira! Yun. Tinapot. 24-second buzzer going off against Purefoods. Moment of hesitation there. Several moments, as a matter of fact, of hesitation.
Ang matchup yun, Evangelista. Taking on Giorgio Lastimosa and Jericho Dinera alternately.
Yes. Daniel Barrientos ngayon. Habang pa rin si Olsen Marcela. Ito na. Barrientos pumihit. Off the glass. Wala pa rin. Edmund Reyes with a big rebound. Sinigay kay Olsen.
Barrientos only with 2 points in this game.
Yes.
He certainly needs to step up his offense.
Olsen Marcela. Nilabas kay Edmund Reyes. Yes. Bago, good call. Medyo umaga po kaliwa pa ni Edmund Reyes bago sa mag-dribble.
I'm not sure if Edmund Reyes expected to get that pass. Kung akala nyo siguro ito si Racela would attack the defense of Abarientos, realizing that may instructions si Coach Chuck Reyes to attack Johnny Abarientos, who has 3 personal fouls.
2-point lead by Purefoods at 49-37. Giorgio Lastimosa, di makasarin Watswido. Wong Hawkins runs into Glenn Capasio. Carriazo, tama ba key jumper? Yes!
That's 2 in a row for Jeffrey Carriazo from the outside here in the second half.
Carriazo scoring all 4 points for Alaska in this 3rd quarter so far. Hindi pa nakaka-score ang Purefoods dito sa 3rd quarter. Ray Evangelista, pinabas ko Jericho Dinera. Parang cheer-leader ng mga taga-Alaska fans, defense. Anong defense, sabi ni Ray Evangelista. Sige, dumifense kayo. Lamang ka naman ang dalawa. Purefoods 41-39. Johnny Abarientos. This pass. Bitawan ni Bong Hawkins, pero nakuha na naman ni Johnny.
Try again until you succeed. And Johnny Barrientos finally with a field goal. That's on his third attempt. He was a third quarter.
Tatlo po tayo sa 41. 41 all is about 8 minutes and 15 seconds remaining in the third period. Wilson Brasala, right corner against Johnny Barrientos. No post play. Ryan Evangelista. He has been attacking the defense of Jojo Lastimosa at no post. Evangelista now with 14 points in the ballgame.
Malaking mismatch yun eh. Evangelista sports with a high advantage. He's shooting over Jojo Lastimosa.
Yep. And he will play. Wow, Hawkins. Despite the fact na medyo binulabog sa Evangelista sa aire. Ito na naman si Evangelista. This time Hawkins will be called for the foul. Teka muna, ano nire-recovery? Call Chotres. May technical na tatawagan?
Kung technical ito si Chotres, he's out of the ball game because earlier he was already tagged with a technical foul. May technical foul na tatawagan, yes. May second motion kasi si Bong Hawkins after Evangelista drove the baseline. At yun yata ang kinomplay ni Coach Chotres. Hindi tinawagan, pero tinawagan din.
Also masama mga kaibigan, nagtitira ng technical free throw. Offline. Medyo pupilya. Samantala si Bong Ravena, papasok muli para kay Glenn Capasio. Kakalig ng Purefoods PJ Hotdog. Tabla tayo mga kaibigan ha. Tabla, 43 todos. After around 7 minutes and 21 seconds to go, third quarter.
Partner si Glenn Capasio, medyo off. Not only medyo, pero talagang off. He's scored us so far. And Cordillera attempting from the outside.
At si Bong Hawkins. Pang-apat na yan. Pang-apat na ni Bong Hawkins. Fourth personal foul for Bong Hawkins. And you see the expression on his face. Medyo inabot ka sa kamay si Jericho Viñera doon sa jump shot na yun.
And that will tell of the aggressiveness of the interior defense of Alaska.
Which is not a good shot for Alaska.
Yes, with 4 personal fouls.
Johnny Barrientos, meron tatlo.
Yes. At alam naman natin, ito si Bong Hawkins is one of the anchors of the top interior defense of Alaska.
Oh, definitely.
Nakita din natin in the second period, Purefoods starting to attack the inside and getting a lot of points inside the paint. And I suppose you can expect more of the same here in the third period.
Namang nagdalawa, Purefoods 45-43. Meron tayo 7 minutes and 33 seconds to go, third quarter. Bong Hawkins, sa Barrientos! Yes! Ang ganda na pasa ni Bong Hawkins as a delivery by Johnny.
Yan ang tinatawag natin ang mobility ni Johnny Barrientos. And also you can credit that to fine execution as a team.
Johnny Cordillera hindi makasaksak ang sports. Hindi nakita niya si Ravena sa loob. Nilapit na labas ang bola with 6 seconds on the shot clock. Here was PJ Hotdog to inbound from the baseline. Flips. Ravena. Ay, nakalaman. Hesitation move by Bong Ravena.
He was up in the air and he thought about that shot.
Hindi ba isip niya? So opportunity here for Alaska to get back into the driver's seat. Tabla po tayo sa 45. 6 minutes and 42 seconds remaining in the third period. Watch video of the Jojo Lastimosa being watched by the Evangelista, and as Alaska went on motion offense, si Bong Ravena po sa tawagan ng kanyang pangalawang personal foul. Ang Purefoods po, unang team foul pa lang yan dito sa third quarter.
Napakagandang panuuri ng movement ng Alaska in the half court. Nakita natin there's perpetual motion. Carriazo, Barrientos always moving to get a feel of their man.
At alam nila kung dapat ng report dito.
Ayun na naman si
foul.
Yes. May foul ang Purefoods. And we were just talking about the movement of the Alaska players in the half court. At got si Jeffrey Carriazo. And there you have the foul.
At yan, dito, walang mga incidental dyan na nangyayari. Aral lahat yan. Lahat yung mga galaw nila. In other words, yung sistema.
Ito na si Coach Lincoln. Tawag ko sa kanya, master of the game. At sa tingin ko, ito si Coach Lincoln, wala na siguro tatalo in terms of game planning. He has a very scholarly approach to the game. perhaps the only weakness that he has that he can yield, which is the strength of Coach Reyes, and yung ability to adjust during a game, depending on the game situations. At doon, magaling si Coach Reyes.
47-45, 2-point lead now by Alaska Milk. Dito po sa ating third quarter.
May pressure in the backcourt.
Bob Ravena comes out to help. Ravena, Reyes, and Boom Reyes.
Less than 10 seconds in the shot clock.
Ready to begin to the baseline. And the missing expedition by Jericho Rivera lands Jesse Cariaso's third personal foul. At alam mo, kanina nabanggit ko, Kinito, nagkita kami ni Coach Chotres dun sa golf course. He looked very relaxed at ang sabi niya sa akin, alam mo, umiscore siya na 82. Napakaganda score niya para sa golf. Sabi niya sa akin, alam mo, kung umiscore na kami ng ganito, mamaya, sabi niya, palagay ko, amin na, itong game number 5. Well, so far, medyo on track pa yan.
Well, of course, Purefoods scored only 62 points in game number 4, which it was, sabi niya siguro, at 20 more points to 62, baka manalo na sila.
Oo. Ito naman, maganda naman ang pinakikita ng mga bata na at tabla na naman tayo, mga kaibigan, 47 all. This is our 6th deadlock of the game at out of bounds play para sa Purefoods TJ Hotdog.
Another turnover here.
Samantala, meron po tayong timeout.
Gordon's. Just by the scent of it, you know it's the true spirit.
Sulit na sulit naman ang pinunta rito ng ating mga kaibigan na nanonood ng live dito po sa Big Dome sa pagkatapos ng ganda po ng labanan ito. Game number 5, Best of 7 Championship Series between Alaska and the Purefoods TJ Hotdogs. Going into this ball game, Alaska with a 3-1 advantage. Isa na lang ang kailangan ng Alaska panalunin para makuha nila ang kampiyonato. Pero ayaw pumayag. The Purefoods TJ Hotdogs, Ray Evangelista now with 16 points in the game.
Part 10, nakita ko kanina ito si Ray Evangelista realizing that it was Bong Hawkins who was taking the ball from the outside. Kanya na right. Hawkins, who as we know, already with 4 personal fouls. Sa galing, aninong bola to? Alaska protesting. And the ball will go to...
Pag-uusapan ni referee Bailey Desma.
Yes, it will go to Alaska. It will go to Alaska. Yan po ang hatol.
Nagano pa lang. 5.5 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 2-point lead by Purefoods, 49-47.
Action has certainly been heated.
Evangelista.
Barrientos drove in. Palagay ko may contact doon pero walang tawag yung referee.
Samantala, ang Purefoods ang umaatake ni Ray Evangelista. Pick up by Bong Hawkins. Dinabas kay Jericho Miguera. Suspense pa, suspense.
A nice kick-out play, but again, Evangelista creating the situation for Jericho Dinero to take the shot from the outside when he drove in.
Dahil laki yung umukalan na. Johnny Barrientos from the outside.
Obviously, Coach Tim Cone is really taking a big gamble, keeping Bong Hawkins inside the game with 4 personal fouls. And you notice now Purefoods is taking its offense against Bong Hawkins.
Ito naman sila, sumusa na naman ang pumig up kay Ray Evangelista. Evangelista, nalabas kay Jericho Dinera. Dinera, naghaharap na ba saan nalabas ko dito Tumaren. Tumaren against Barrientos. Out to Jerry agad from top of the key. Masyado malakas. Evangelista, hindi na kwa rebound. Tumaren, mas tumusa na Hawkins. Ravena inside!
And Ravena will go to the stripe. Purefoods hustling more than Alaska here in this quarter. And I think the reason why walang masyadong hassle itong Alaska is because they are afraid to commit fouls. Hawkins foul plagued as well as Johnny Barrientos.
Ngayon naman ang tinawagan ng foul ay si Jojo Lastimosa. Pangalawang personal foul niya. Bong Ravena at the line misses. At ang Alaska meron pong 4 na team foul. Purefoods with 2. Ang ating pong oras na natitira dito sa third quarter, 4 minutes, 16.7 seconds. Lamang ang Purefoods ngayon ng 3 at 52-49 after that split by Bong Ravena. Narito si Johnny Barrientos. Jeffrey Cariaso versus Rodney Santos. Binibigyan ng pick to punch window. Open shot for Cariaso. Jeffrey Cariaso now with 13
Yes,
in the ball game.
he has found his touch here in the third period. He's going 3 out of 3. He's got 8 points in this quarter. Ito si Slasher.
Randy Santos doing what he does best. Randy Santos scoring his 8th point in the ball game.
Now they're attacking the inside. At mukha yatang na-realize ng Purefoods that medyo humihina na ang intensity ng inside defense ng Alaska.
At si Jeffrey Cariaso naman, si Sports Radio. Yun ang play ng Alaska. Ay nakakarindi sa kalaban. Yung pasahan na yan sa loob. Bob Hawkins on the scoring end, and it's just a 1-point lead by Purefoods, 54-53. Randy Santos versus Jeffrey Cariaso. Santos pa rin dalawas kay Jericho Diñera.
Spread offense ng Purefoods.
Oo. Ito si Diñera, binigay kay Rovena. Rovena, hinarangan ni Bob Hawkins. Inside pass, also. Dangerous pass. 2 seconds on the shot clock. 2 seconds. There's the buzzer. Buzzer setting off on the Purefoods TJ Hot Dogs.
But good intention on the part of Purefoods. They played a spread offense to allow a cut from Dindo Pumaren. They wanted Pumaren to take the shot so he can attack the defense of Johnny Barrientos. Of course, that play did not materialize.
Oh.
But good intention just the same.
Remember, folks, if Alaska wins it tonight, then the All-Filipino Conference is over. Isa na lang ang kailangan ng Alaska, pero ang Purefoods gusto pong ikakay magkaroon pa ng pagkakataon dito sa kampyonato. We have a timeout.
Don't just paint it. Sinclair it.
Magandang gabi po muli, Pilipinas. Ito po si Ed Pixon kasama sa Ganito Hands-On para po sa ating paglalaro ng Game 5 sa Championship Series between Alaska Mega and Purefoods TJ Hot Dogs. Johnny Barrientos, Mintis, Pulbaran para sa rebound. Lamang ang Purefoods ng isa, 54-53. Dito po sa third quarter. Ramirez open at the corner. And Triple B, Arbon Rivera. Lamang ng apat, Purefoods 57-53.
What a timely explosion on the part of Bong Romero from the outside.
Cariaso sumakak sa loob. Blocking foul is going to be called.
Kanina, yung si Johnny Barrientos used the high pick set by Bong Hawkins. Yung pinag-uusapan natin kanina sa pre-game, but on the Purefoods side, we expected Jericho Diñera to use himself as a decoy to bring out the big men of Alaska. But apparently there is no need to do that because the big men of Alaska have really not delivered in this game so far. Volado, we have hardly seen him play. Rino has hardly been effective. In fact, Rino only has 2 points in this game.
Yes, at si Kevin Damas nasa bench din yan as you look at Congressman John Espeña Jr. of Cebu. Mayong gabi, kaligutan ng buha sa Tagusayan ng Mindanao. Daghang karoon na ay mga taga-buhol. Adyaw mo mahaw. Kapilos ng Binjo. Oy, grabe kalimot ninyo diha sa buhol. Kumusta ka mo diha? Sa buhol, sa Gubagyento, sa Negros, Panay, sa Leyte, sa Sala, sa Mindanao. Kumusta ka sa buhol Pilipinas? Kaya Barrientos! Magic, pitawan. Pero merong foul na nakita sa referee Andy Dalion. At sabi ni Tito Gubarin,
boy, that's a lucky break for Alaska because Barrientos had lost the handle. Panurin po natin muli. Behind the back wraparound, trying to keep control of the ball. Tapos, nawala sa kanya yung handle.
Nadulas.
Yun ang foul. Inipit ni Dindo Pumaren si Johnny Barrientos. He impeded the progress of his movement. Kaya siya natawagan.
Okay, Barrientos now. He's going to pick my ball. Hawkins, double teamed. Hawkins. Cariaso is open. Yes.
Cariaso with a hot hand here for Alaska. He has not missed from the field. Dito sa third period. Going 4-for-4.
17 na po ang puntos ni Jeffrey Cariaso. 12 of those here in the third. Well, kick out by Pumaren to Cordillera.
A wise position on the part of Pumaren. He probably would have been blocked if he attempted that layup.
59-57, 2-point lead by Purefoods. A minute and 17 to go in the third period. Narito ngayon si Jojo Lastumasa. Labang kay Maurolena. Nice pirouette. Pero po foul na natawagin labang kay Bong Ravena pangatlong yan. Alam mo si Jojo Lastumasa hindi pa nakakascore dito sa second half. He had 9 points at the end of the first half, 7 in the first quarter, only 2 in the second period.
That's right. very low-beat performance here by Jolas. Incidentally, Alvin Patrimonio has not played a single second into the second half. He has been riding the bench, and he did suspect that Patrimonio is still hurting. Glenn Capascio, also not a factor for Purefoods. Both Capascio and Patrimonio have not scored in this game so far.
Despite that, they're in the lead by 1.
FC Patrimonio, incidentally, if I may interrupt, still holds the record for active players in terms of consecutive games played with 231. The record is held by Dante Gonzaldo with 280. And that statistic courtesy of Miguel Mahoney and Billy Marshall of our statistical panel.
Okay, at ang naman nung pihit na yun, Nintendo Pumaren on Johnny Abarientos at low post to give Purefoods another 2-point lead at 61-59. Boy, pinahulog ng Lobo. May Lobo na hulog. Ano kaya yan? Premonition ba yan? Jonas Timosa, ang final layup. Alam po ninyo, pagka merong championship, ano nangyari dito? Si Rodney Santos.
His wrist, yes, he is wincing in pain.
Nabanggit po natin kanina, bago matapos yung play na yun, merong bubagsak na Lobo. Alam niyo naman pagka-championship, may naghahanda po ng Lobo yung maaaring magkampiyon. Pero eto, si Rodney Santos, mga kaibigan, namimilipit po sa sakit. Ano kaya nangyari dito?
Well, it happened on the side when Jorge Lastimosa took off for that left-handed layup.
Tignan po natin kung ano nangyari. Ito. Si Rodney, mahabol po kay Jorge Lastimosa. Ayun. Palagay ko yun Yun.
Oo. Kitang-kita yun.
Okay, mga kaibigan, 40 seconds remaining in the third quarter. I think yung balikat ni Rodney Santos, medyo bumukol pala yan. Kung nakita nitong kasama natin si Ariel tapos tsaka lang daw hinila ni Fong Rivera yun. Okay, Alvin Patrimonio is in the ball game. Wala. Edwin Reyes keeps it alive for Purefoods. Agawan, nabitawan ni Edwin.
Patrimonio checking in for Rodney Santos with just 40 seconds left here in the quarter. Made an attempt, hindi pumasok.
61 all. Yan po ang ating score, mga kaibigan. Nakikita po ninyo sa inyong screens. At ang Alaska umatake ngayon. They want to get the lead going into the fourth period. Johnny Abarientos, may dala ng bola. Binigay kay Jojo Lastimosa. Binabatay ng Bong Ravena. Lastimosa sumaksak sa loob. Merong foul na tatawagin at nasa penalty for Purefoods.
Alaska incidentally still not yet in the penalty, so they can afford to give up the foul on the last offensive of Purefoods. Purefoods incidentally scored only 62 points in game number 4, which it lost. But here in this game, naka 61 na sila. And still a quarter to go.
Meron pa tayo isang buong quarter. Samantala, si Kevin Ramos po at si Ruel Gomez ay pinasok ni Coach Tim Cone. Nilabas muna si Bo Hawkins at gayon din si Jeffrey Carriazo. Lastimosa takes both. At labang ang Alaska ng dalawa, 63-61, 15 segundos po na nalalabing dito sa third quarter. Darito si Dito Pumaren, laban kay Johnny Abarientos. Pumaren pa rin, dalabas kay Jerry Cabinera, lumalapit si Jerry. Jerry, punch up, wala. Nakuha ni Alvin Patrimonio, binigay kay Dito Pumaren, Pumaren, wala rin, and then Reyes trying to get... So dali lang, sabi ng referee, may dito po referee with 2/10 of a second remaining. Kevin Ramos gives up the foul. Well, sabi nga natin, wala pa sa penalty yan. Pero ano ba yun?
It was a shooting foul.
Shooting foul, active shooting.
And that has greatly disappointed Coach Tim Cone. At kanina nakita natin, he was saying, "Naku, but yung nag-foul active shooting, we have one foul to give."
Edwin Reyes makes the first. Ray Evangelista comes back. Si Bong Ravena ang kanyang papalitan.
Situational substitution here for Coach Reyes with 2 seconds to go. He wants his #1 defensive player in the game, and that's Ray Evangelista. Also for the possible rebound.
Yeah. 2/10 of a second. Not enough time for Alaska. At tabla tayo. Pagpasok po ng pang-apat na quarter. Umpisa na naman tayo sa umpisa. 63 all. This is a championship game. moment of truth in just hands. Mga kaibigan, fourth quarter na po ito. Last 12 minutes of regulation play. At ito po ang ginawa nila noong unang tatlong quarters. Nakikita po ninyo sa inyong screen. Samantala, sa pag-umpisa po ng fourth quarter, tabla tayo. Tabla, 63 all. Johnny Barrientos to Bong Hawkins against Edmund Reyes. Hawkins, gumagalaw ngayon. Oops, pumito si referee Edmund Reyes. Tawagan po ng foul. Si Edmund Reyes.
Coach John Reyes starting the fourth period with two players who have yet to score in this game, but his two trusted veterans, Glenn Capasio at saka si Alvin Patrimonio.
Samantala, ito si Edmund Reyes nga pala. Kinito, apat ng personal fouls. Cat and mouse play, Bong Hawkins. Talaga namang tenacious play on the part of Bong Hawkins. Nakawakan pa ni Evangelista yung bola, pero binaliwala yun ni Bong Hawkins.
Ayan ang tinatawag natin ang power play ni Bong Hawkins. Once he's inside the paint in scoring position, very difficult to stop. Also because he's got a lot of thick moves.
65-63 Purefoods. Alaska is now on top by 2. Dito po sa fourth quarter, Glenn Capasio. Tinabas kay Alvin Patrimonio. The jumper by Alvin. That's a 4-point shot.
And that was a major basket by Alvin Patrimonio. His first field goal of the game. And that should be a big morale boost for the Tender Juicy Hot Dogs.
Matindi yung field goal niya ni Alvin Patrimonio. That also puts them on top by 1, 66-65. Ruel Gomez. Lamang kay Glenn Capasio. Narito na naman si Bong Hawkins. Sinusundan ni Edmund Reyes. Yellows the shot. Bong Hawkins tries to get it back. At merong foul na tatawagin. Tignan natin. Mukhang si Edmund Reyes na naman ito. Yes. At alam mo, nandun na si Jericho Tigana. Papalitan na sana si Edmund Reyes. Pero as these things go, naunahan na naman yung foul na yan. Ito, ni Edmund.
Alam mo, very determined ito si Bong Hawkins. When he missed that shot from up close, siya pa na nakakuha ng offensive rebound.
1.3 by Purefoods here in the fourth quarter. Johnny Barrientos sa kawala. Binigay kay Hawkins. Gomez! Yes!
Again, that's what you call execution. Hinahanap nila si Roel Gomez. Hawkins had the shot, but he elected to dish it off to Roel Gomez, who was spotted up for the three-pointer.
2-point lead by Alaska, 68-66. 10 minutes and 7 seconds to go in the ball game. Jericho Tigana lamang ko Bong Hawkins. Alvin Patrimonio ngayon double team by Ramos and Hawkins. Nilabas si Glenn Capasio. 3-point shot ni Glenn. Wala. Close ball. Picked up by Evangelista. Evangelista naghahanap ng babasahan. Dito pumaran. Oops. Referee Ernie De Leon spotted the ball inside. Nagtatawagan si Jeffrey Cariaso. Ang-apat din siya ni Jeffrey Cariaso.
Kaya kanina ito si Glenn Capasio took that three-point attempt. Kung pumasok yun, that would have been a major boost as well for Purefoods after the three-point shot of Alvin.
Ang loose ball foul tatawagin. Kay Jeffrey Cariaso yata ito. Yes, pang-lima na. Si Jeffrey Cariaso, who is top scoring together with Bong Hawkins for Alaska. Pareho silang may 17 puntos. Ito po sa rebound play na yan, Ray Evangelista. Meron na sanang magandang pwesto para sa rebound, pero natabig siya ni Jeffrey Cariaso.
Pantay na kaya pa. Gusto nito sa fouls, ha?
Oo.
The way things are going.
Alvin Patrimonio. Titira ulit. Wala. Cariaso. Ayos, sabi ni Cariaso, akin na talaga ito.
And as we observe, Alvin Patrimonio very gingerly shot into the defensive end of the floor.
2-point lead by Alaska. Evangelista. Binigay kay Pumaran. Pumaran forward out to Glenn Capasio. Capasio to Pumaran. Hindi mo na kasi pasa. Hey, nakuha ni Cariaso. Cariaso. 2 steps, 3 steps ahead. Yes!
Lost the error there. Yes, another hustle play here by Alaska. They're applying pressure now in the backcourt.
It's a 4-point lead by Alaska Milk. 8 minutes and 53 seconds remaining in the ball game. Pumaran. Dalawas kay Evangelista. Evangelista top of the key. Binigay kay Alvin Patrimonio. Patrimonio nakatingin kay Pumaran. Lamang kay Johnny Barrientos. Pumaran, nilabas kay Capasio. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Jericho Tigana, wala! Evangelista, Castro de Lima, nabitayin ako ni Patrimonio. Wala pa rin, Jericho Tigana!
That's a big offensive rebound coming from the outside. Jericho Villera, but you've got to credit Alvin Patrimonio's heart. He kept that ball alive.
May foul doon, may foul.
Yes, may foul. Patrimonio getting the offensive rebound, keeping the ball alive, and Cordillera from the outside. Nobody between Cordillera and the basket.
Kevin Ramos magtinawagan ng kanyang pangatlong personal foul dito sa larong ito. 8 minutes and 32.4 seconds of colorful action still left. At ngayon, ang ating score, 70-69 in favor of Alaska. 1-point lead by Alaska. Remember, Alaska looking to end the series here and now. Hawkins is open. Wala. Rebound. Hawkins pa rin. Goes out of bounds in favor of Alaska.
And what a play by Bong Hawkins. He was out of bounds, except his feet were not out of bounds.
Bounced it off Bong Ravenna.
Bounced it off Bong Ravenna, so Alaska will keep. Smart play by Hawkins. And he gets the ball down low.
Gomez. Not this time. Evangelista para sa rebound.
He's been a bulwark for Purefoods underneath the boards. Ray Evangelista.
Alam mo, his means appear to Dennis Walton, and he's living up to that.
Yes.
7 minutes, 56 seconds to go. 1-point lead by Alaska. Evangelista. Block. Evangelista tries to get it back. It goes out of bounds. Referee Tangonan says it's Purefoods should keep it. Just 24 seconds shot clock. Purefoods, Jericho Diñara puts it up. Short. Bong Ravenna, napaga yung talon. Nakuha ni Romel Gomez.
Big rebound by Romel Gomez. I didn't know he jumped that high.
1-point lead still by Alaska. George Lastimosa, pumuposisyon lamang kay Bong Ravenna. Lastimosa, umarap niya. Lastimosa, dinala sa loob. Running shot by Lastimosa, no good. By Lastimosa, no good. Cabineras, napitawan sa baseline. Hustle, hustle, hustle. On both ends of the court, you've got to credit these two teams. They have given us first-class basketball from the word go.
Well, totoo yan, Ed. Purefoods trying desperately to stay alive in this series.
Ito si Jindo Pumaran, binibigyan ng 50 Patrimonio. Pumaran spots. Wala. Loose ball. Evangelista gets to it. Nasa kay Bong Ravenna, lumabas. Last touch to Johnny Abarriento.
Goes called because I thought Abarrientos might have had some contact near the sideline. And you know, of course, Abarrientos with 3 personal fouls.
Evangelista gets the pass at high post. Sabi niya, hindi nag-post ito. Alvin Patrimonio na bakit Kevin Ramos. Patrimonio makes his move. Parang hindi pa magaling yung foul. Medyo umuuga. Patrimonio's pass. Gomez gets to it. Pero nga, pulit ni Jericho Mendoza sa Manila. Outside na raw. Sabi ni referee Tangonan ng 3 seconds on the shot clock of Purefoods. 3 seconds on the shot clock.
Both these teams diving for the loose ball as if their lives depended on it.
Ang ganda nito.
Oo.
Bong Ravenna's pass to Dito Pumaran. Reverse layup. Hindi pumasok. Pumaran gets it back. Off to Patrimonio on the outside. 6 minutes and 40 seconds to go. 1-point lead by Alaska.
Patrimonio asking for the clear out, but he'll dish it off.
Jericho Diñara. Nakita si Ravenna at the corner. Favorite spot. Yes! It's a 3-point shot. It's a triple lead by Bong Ravenna.
Alaska's defense not contesting the outside shot. All you need is to put a hand in the face of Ravenna, but that time...
Tinamaan si Lastimosa. Evangelista sa buka. Nung kumakat si Lastimosa, hindi naman sinasadya. That's an accident. At
well, the play will stop.
Ang apat na personal foul kay Ray Evangelista. Ayun yung tira ni Bong Ravenna. Sabi natin nga, favorite spot ni Bong Ravenna yan sa gilid.
Uncontested outside shot by Ravenna.
6 minutes, 14 seconds to go. This is game number 5, ladies and gentlemen. Alaska looking to win the game and win the series. To wrap up the series. Purefoods wants to extend it. Abarrientos, ilabas niya. Hawkins! Offline. Labanan sa rebound, pero loose ball foul. It's going to be on Johnny Abarrientos. Abarrientos picks up foul number 4. Alalahanin po rin yung mga kaibigan, si Hawkins ay meron ng 4. Ngayon, si Johnny Abarrientos meron na rin 4. Lamang ang Purefoods ng dalawa, 72-70. 5 minutes and 49 seconds to go in the ball game. Patrimonio at the corner. Evangelista posting up against Jojo Lastimosa. Pero natapik ni Jolas ang bola. Evangelista ulit. Changes directions. Si referee ka na may nakita pa sa ilalim. It's going to be against Kevin Ramos. As he was covering it, nagiging outside ng magpunta ngayon. Ito pinag-uusapan Alaska Purefoods. Kung Webes, nandun ako sa Pampanga. Yung mga tao ron, kaya sa akin Alaska Purefoods. Kaya pa may po kayo, mga kabarin ng Finito Hensul. Wala naman sinabi sa Kapampangan. Oh, Diyos ko. Ito na, yan yung Patrimonio.
Hindi ko tatakot, may ka ba?
Yan na naman. Wala ka na iba sinabi talaga. Pabigyan na sa outside. Last two was a fix it to lose ball. Johnny Amarientos. Nagagawa bola para sa Alaska. Lamang po ang Purefoods ng dalawa. 72-70. 5 minutes and 10 seconds to go in this ball game. Amarientos is open. Good!
Run execution by Alaska. At what I can't understand, Ed, is kung bakit hindi nila sinasentro ang offense ng Alaska against Alvin Patrimonio, who appears to be a liability on defense. Turn around by that's a hard shot.
Ray Evangelista with the offensive rebound. Wala. Nakuha niya ulit. Evangelista pa rin. Wala na naman. Ito na. Alaska on the run. Pero si Coach Rigo, medyo iniinta rin sa likod.
May pumipito
Oo nga, akala ko rin eh. May pumipito rin sa audience eh. Nalilito rin.
Oo, kanya parang hito. Yung fast break ng Alaska.
Nalilito rin yung mga players eh. Johnny Abaneto, sumaksak sa loob. Kapitawa ni Coach Rigo.
Before the pass, Rino really hasn't been involved in the offense here for Alaska with only 2 points.
Okay, Kinito, meron tayong special dugout report here by Anthony Suntay on the condition of Rodney Santos. Anthony?
Okay, thanks a lot, Ed. I'm sitting here right beside Rodney. Rodney, ano ba talaga nangyari?
Kasi kanina yung pagsundot ko kay Jolas tumama yung kamay ko sa bola. Kaya lang, medyo malakas yung dating, paangat So parang kumalas yung balikat ko. Buti naman, kasi alam ko babalik kasi normal lang yung pag-dislocate niya. Kaya nung makita ko ni Buong, inangat niya. So pag-angat niya, bumalik. So okay na yung pakiramdam ko, kaya lang, siyempre mahirap sumunod. Baka at least medyo pahinga muna tayo. Gusto ko maglaro
Okay, sige, maraming salamat. Let's go back to you now, Ed.
Parang baliwala sa kanya, no, na bumukol yung kanyang balikat. Sabi niya, basta hinila na lang ni Bong Ravena.
Parang normal tayo yung display. Oy, Bong Ravena! Operating well inside.
Speaking of Bong Ravena, 17 puntos na po ginagawa ni Ferdinand Ravena dito po sa larong ito. At lamang na naman ang dalawang Purefoods 74-72. Bong Hawkins at the corner. 24 jump by Hawkins. Wala. Evangelista.
And then for the foul, I think on Barrientos, that will be number 5.
Yes.
And that will go to Purefoods at the strike. That's the penalty situation working against Alaska.
Maybe. Delicado. Purefoods will pay 2-point lead. 3 minutes and 45 seconds remaining. Alam mo, kanina, nasabi ko kay Chot Reyes, tumakita kami dun sa wakwak. Nasabi ko sa kanya, relax na relax ka. Pero nung first quarter, naalala mo, ganito, tinawagan ka agad ang technical yan. Maagang-maaga dahil parang mainit na mainit siya.
I think he wanted to fire up his players. He mentioned that before. Ito si Coach Perez. Mahilig ka sa mga sidewalk.
Isa rin yung coach na ika nga maraming tricks up his sleeve, ika nga. Samantala si Ray Evangelista, he has been at the forefront of the Purefoods campaign in this ballgame. Split side base by Ray Evangelista. At binigyan po niya ang Purefoods ng 3 puntos sa kalamangan 75-72. 3 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in the fourth and final quarter.
At this stage, useless na. Outplayed to see Johnny Amarientos with 5 personal fouls. There's just so little time left.
Jojo Lastimosa trying to get by Ravena. Watch Rigo. At little foul. Si Coach Rigo naman yun. So mukha naman ginawa. Jerry Cordillera.
Yes, and that will be team foul number 5 for Purefoods.
Samantala ng Alaska, nagpas na sa penalty kanina pa. So, sideline inbounds here for Alaska. Ayun, ang nagawa nila sa ilalim.
And what what a struggle this has been. Lastimosa taking it strong.
With a foul.
What a move by Jojo Lastimosa. Again, Purefoods allowing Jojo the baseline.
Alam po rin nyo mga kaibigan kung nanonood po kayo ngayon at medyo mahina-hina ang puso nyo, medyo pa inuminom kayo ng tubig, pareho ng ginagawa namin dito. This is not for the faint of heart. This excitement is just too much.
Kanina pa nga ako umiinom ng tubig dito eh.
Ako din, nakakaisa picture na yata ako rito. Tablano naman 75 all. 3 minutes and 10 seconds to go. Patrimonio labang kay Hawkins. Patrimonio makes his move. Nilabas kay Ravena with a set shot. Wala. Abarrientos with a rebound. Abarrientos pushing it up for Alaska. Abarrientos hinahabol ni Evangelista. Abarrientos ang kaganda po. Wala. Tingnan natin, loose ball foul. On Portswingo. Tim Cole says, huwag ka na magreklamo. Okay lang, sabi ni Tim Cole. Don't complain.
And Coach Tim Cole telling Abarrientos that he should have just taken the jump shot because he was wide open. He elected to drive strong to the hoop. He was hoping to get a foul in the process.
Well, alam mo, sabi nga ng marami tao nakikita ko kanina, ano kaya? I-straighten naman na Alaska. Sabi ko, okay Pero sabi ko, panunoorin ko pa rin. Mukhang people felt it in their bones that the Purefoods TJ Hot Dogs will want to come back and in a big way. Sa kasalukuyan, lamang ng isa ang Purefoods. Hindi pa rin natin masabi. Maaari pong kunin na ng Alaska itong kampyonato rito.
Well, malaking bagay yung contribution ni Alvin Patrimonio, not only in terms of points, but in terms of inspiration to his teammates. And yan na naman isa sa mga surpresa ni Coach Sobre. Take a look at the offensive rebound story. 18-4.
At yung 6 doon sa 18 ng Purefoods, kaya yung Evangelista. Okay. Hawkins. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Arriaso. Tabla na naman. 77 all. 2 minutes and 20 seconds to go. Dito po sa ating game number 5 ng Best of 7 Championship Series. Evangelista. Lamang kay Lastimosa, nalawas kay Jericho Diñera. Diñera naghahanap ng papasahan. Diñera gets closer. Jumper is offline. Pariaso gets to it. Binigay ni Johnny Abarrientos. Sigawan po mga fans ng Alaska Milk as we go into the last 2 minutes. Ating servo ng Tanway round 5 years junior laban. Tanway, the number 1 round. 10 seconds on the shot clock of Alaska. Narin si Johnny Abarrientos. Binibigyan ng pekti po at Swigo. Abarrientos sumagsak. Binigay ko Hawkins. Labas kay Lastimosa. Open shot!
Oh, what a basket! Jojo Lastimosa again delivering the goods from 3-point range, no less.
At may timeout, si Coach Chot Reyes. Okay, mga kaibigan. Ito po yung 3-point shot ni Jojo Lastimosa in that last play which has given Alaska a 3-point lead. Ang ating pong oras na lang 1 minute 32 seconds. Alaska by 3, 80-77.
And look at this move by Coach Tim Cone. Johnny Abarrientos sitting on the bench and two players taking his place because they needed someone who can gamble on defense. Abarrientos with 5 personal fouls.
Alam mo, mamaya, kaya sabi niya gano'n expected goal. Isang classic laro between Purefoods and Alaska. Ganito nga nangyayari.
Ito nga, this is indeed a classic duel.
1 minute and 16 seconds to go. Just a 1-point lead by Alaska.
Some changes in the lineups. Olsen Rosella inside the game for Team of Kumare. He will play tough. On a 20-second timeout.
Okay. Both teams in the penalty. Oy, Lastimosa. Libre. Sumaksak sa loob. Pinasok ang bola. Nakagulo. Outside for Alaska. 2 seconds on the shot clock. Only 2 seconds on the shot clock of Alaska. 1:03 to go on the game clock.
What a decision on Lastimosa's part. He was mid-air, but he hit the shot. And the shot clock has expired on Alaska.
Okay. Nako. Sinasabi ko sa iyo, dito talaga namang mga tao rito halos mahulog na sa upuan. Yan po ang ating game reset. Yan po ang sitwasyon. Pareho po na sa penalty. Meron pa po dalawang time out ang Alaska. Isa para sa Purefoods. Magmula po sa umpisa ng larong ito, wala pong patid ang aksyon at kagilagilalas na ikangay basketball na ipinakikita ng dalawang kupunang ito.
Defensive unit here for Alaska. Castello and Reyes on the floor.
Pagkatala subok Ravena. Tumaatake ngayon para sa Purefoods. Sa Langga siya. Tinabot ang bola kay Evangelista!
It has been Rhea Evangelista keeping that Purefoods flying.
Pero maganda yung pasang yun ni Bong Ravena.
Yes.
Maganda yung pasang ni Bong Ravena. Nakikita po ninyo si Rhea Evangelista. Ibibigyan ng high fives ng kanyang mga kakampi. This game will have to go down into the books, Kinito, as one of those classics again here in the PBA.
Oh, definitely so. Now Marcelo and Johnny Barrientos, it's going to be a clear out for him. He loses the big setup by Bong Hawkins. There's the pass. It's
Lastimosa with the goal!
Yes, again. Lastimosa, another three-point basket. And what an execution. What an execution.
The fourth quarter man delivers for Alaska, and the Milkmen up by 2. We have a timeout by Chuck Reyes. All right, here's the situation, folks. At this point, Alaska was down by 1. Georgia Lastimosa with a three-point shot. Big triple V by Jolas, and now Alaska is in the lead by 2. 83-81 here in Game 5. Pero meron pa po tayo nalalabi na 29.4 seconds. Malayo pa po yan. As you see, Mr. and Mrs. Frederick Teng Su cheering their team on. Of course, that's Alaska. 2 puntos sa kalamangan ng Alaska with 29.4 seconds.
And that's what you call precise execution. There was a high pick set up by Bong Hawkins with Abarientos. He dribbled around that pick, passed it off to Jeffrey Carriazo. He came in, tried to get off a jump shot, found his way not clear, and then he passed it back. The kick out to Georgia Lastimosa. What an execution by Alaska.
Well, nakita natin nung last basket ni Rey Evangelista sa Purefoods, maganda rin ang execution nun off a timeout. So tinan natin kung ano mangyayari dito. But whatever happens here, mga kaibigan, sabi nga natin, this game is really one that will be remembered for a very, very long time. Kahit sino manalo.
So this is the big challenge now on Alaska's defense. Abarientos is in the game. He was not replaced by June Reyes for defensive purposes.
Here's by Bong Hawkins. Patrimonio gets it over to Bong Ravena. Bong Ravena underneath. Scores the tying basket with 18.7 seconds remaining. 18.7 seconds remaining. We are tied again.
Now we'll find out whether they can pull off a defensive stop here on Alaska.
Barrientos gets the inbound.
Remember, both teams in the penalty cannot afford to foul. Barrientos has it in the long court.
That's what I'm watching him. Barrientos looking at the clock. They will go for the last shot. It's down to 6. Barrientos. Yep. There's only going to be a Barrientos. Hawkins. Video. Oh, Vintage. We are going into overtime. There's the team court. People are jumping up and down. There was a foul. One was called.
There was no foul called by the referees, and that's the way it should be. In a championship contest, let the players decide the outcome of the game, but Timko literally up in arms. There was an escape act by Bong Hawkins.
Ito po nangyari mga kaibigan. Steal by Olsen Rosella. Abarientos dives for it.
Abarientos will find Bong Hawkins. His back almost clear to the basket, and there's Winyo putting up the shot, and he missed.
Okay, mga kaibigan. Si Timko, mainit pong nagsisisigaw. At sabi niya, bigay niyo kami ng pwesto rito sapagkat pinapaligiran siya ng mga photographers, kinukunan ng litrato. Sabi ni Timko, huwag niyo na akong kunan ng litrato. Masama ang timpla ko. Masama ang timpla ng Alaska.
Tama na yun. I thought it was a good no call on the part of the referees.
Okay. 8-3 all. After the regulation, we'll go into overtime, but first, these reminders. Hindi ko malaman, mga kaibigan. Ito pong dalawa ko po lang ito. Saludo ko sa Alaska, saludo ko sa Purefoods. They really made my day.
And credit where it's due. In that last defensive stop of Purefoods, you've got to give credit to Olsen Rosella. He bothered the dribbling rhythm of Johnny Abarientos. Siya nakabulabog sa dribble ni Abarientos, and he caused that confused Alaska offense.
Mga kaibigan, hindi po kayang tapusin sa 48 minutos ang problema. Kung sino mananalo, Alaska at Purefoods, meron na naman tayo 5 minuto. We are in overtime! Regulation score was 83 all. Bolado versus Cordillera. Cordillera comes it over to Ravena.
Remember, Abarientos and Ravena both with 5 personals apiece.
Equal Pumarin in the long court. Wala gumagalaw. Bong Ravena, 8 seconds on the shot clock. We go to Patrimonio. Patrimonio, pinapatay mo ang Hawkins. Patrimonio puts it up. Wala. Patik ni Ravena kay Pumarin. Ravena with the top of the offensive board. And Purefoods is in the lead by 2. Johnny Abarientos. Pero foul. Ito na kay Dito Pumarin. Sa overtime po tayo, mga kaibigan. Sa Game 5, udlot na udlot yung selebrasyon ng Alaska. Ewan ba yan, nakikita po ninyo si Coach Steve Cohn. Halos hindi makapaniwala.
Partner significant dito, ha? Roel Gomez and George Espinosa, the only 2 remaining players of Alaska's 1991 champion team, now playing for Coach Steve Cohn to start the overtime period.
Okay. Si Johnny Abarientos po, nasa linya. Bumas na kamunin niya sa kabisayan ng Mindanao ang inyong mga lagat. And Pitson, ang Kinito Henson para nilinig buwang purpidang sigurita mga Igara. Johnny Abarientos misses on the first.
There's pressure on those free throws. The flying A, taking aim.
Split charities by Johnny Abarientos and Purefoods leads it by 185-84. Overtime period po tayo mga kaibigan. We're in the first minute of the extension. Alvin Patrimonio with another bola para sa Purefoods. Binigay kay Tito Pumarin. They're posting him up against Johnny Abarientos. Pumarin, tubihin. Oy!
And Abarientos has fouled out. He has fouled out in this game.
They got what they wanted. Johnny Abarientos. Fishing expedition by Tito Pumarin lands a big one.
And what a play.
6th personal foul by Johnny Abarientos.
And now Coach Tim Cohn will have to go the remaining route with June Reyes as point guard.
Ayun, kita-kita yung foul ni Johnny Abarientos.
Abarientos, hindi niya pinabayaan si Dildo Pumarin. And what a well-executed play by Purefoods. They went to the low post maneuver. And Dildo Pumarin getting that 6th and last foul of the flying A.
Gusto si Alvin Patrimonio ng gala ng bola. Si Pumarin na sa low post, baliktad na baliktad. Ito si Johnny Abarientos nasa bench na po.
Exactly. That was really the play of Coach John Reyes. They didn't want Pumarin to bring up the ball because they wanted him to get the ball at low post so that he can score off Johnny.
Pumarin, wala. 2-point lead by Purefoods at 86-84. Still have 3 minutes and 51 seconds to go in the ball game. June Reyes pwede na bola para sa Alaska. Binigyan kay Roel Gomez. Gomez leading and pick the ball. Hawkins. Back to Hawkins. June Reyes. Hawkins. Top of the key jumper. Wala. Ball in Ravena. Para sa rebound. Ravena. Binigyan kay Evangelista off to Pumarin. Here's Patrimonio. Patrimonio nakatingin na naman kay Pumarin. Back to Alvin!
And what a shot by Alvin Patrimonio. He's playing hurt. Captain Lionheart delivers.
4-point lead by Purefoods here in overtime.
Partner, here's an interesting piece of trivia. Alaska Milk, since last year, has played 7 overtime games. Has not won a single one of those 7 games.
Nako. Huwag naman. Sinabi yan ngayon. Hindi ba pwedeng pagkatapos na lalaro?
Ayan ang bibigay natin ng suspense at saka added drama.
Wow.
Ito.
There's always a first time. Sabi nga ba? Jonas at the line. Kanina po, ang iyawan dito sa Araneta Coliseum, napakalakas, dumadagundong yung mga fans ng Alaska. Ngayon naman, yung mga fans ng Purefoods. Pagyaso, by the way, has come back in for Roel Gomez on the Alaska side. Purefoods lead is 3 points, 88-85, here in overtime. Ray Evangelista. Pinabot ni Jerry Calidera. Tumarang sila low post. Binigay bola sa kanya. Ravena. Tumarang. Ito si Patrimonio. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Evangelista. Good shot. Nasali mo namas. Patrimonio! Wala. Pinabigyan para sa rebound at pero foul. Abana po.
Sixers falling into place here for Purefoods. Here's that shot, a long rebound, hindi nakuha ni Kevin Ramas.
Yes, pang-limang personal foul po ni Kevin Ramas. At si Patrimonio ay nasa 4.5-meter line.
Well, as we've mentioned, since way back the second half end, the big men of Alaska just have not been able to perform up to par. And here we're talking of Molado and Wino and Kevin Ramas.
Ang oras po na nalalabing, 2 minutes and 42 seconds in the extension period. Wala. Hindi pumasok yung pangalawa ng Patrimonio, but they needed by 4, 89-85. 2 minutes and 25 seconds to go. Bong Hawkins mo talagang wala para sa Alaska. Binabot kayo si Miguel Calidera. Kevin Ramas, dinidistansya ka ni Amir Patrimonio. Bong Hawkins again. Goes up by Cariaso. Hawkins, nilabas ni June Reyes. A traveling violation of June Reyes.
Again, the pressure telling here on Johnny Abarientos' reliever. One big story here in the second half. Bong Hawkins' failure to produce points because of Jerry Cordillera's tough defense. Hawkins limited to only 2 points in the fourth period.
89-85, Purefoods by 4. Patrimonio, sumasaksak sa loob. Labang kay Hawkins, pumihit! Top pass to Evangelista, nabitawan ni Evangelista.
Exchange of turnovers. Still a lot of time left in this game. 2:06.
4-point lead by Purefoods. Overtime period po tayo, June Reyes. At tapos muna sa last 2 minutes, sabi sa inyo, ng Tanduay round 5 is Junior Laban. Tanduay, the number 1 round. Hawkins, labang kay Cordillera. Balik ulit kay Reyes. 4 seconds on the shot. Cariaso!
Very patient play by Alaska, looking for the open man. That shot clock almost expiring on the Milkmen.
89-87, 2-point lead para ng Purefoods. 1 minute and 35 seconds to go in overtime. Basara. Okay, si Jerry Cordillera, nakawag na 20-second timeout. Si Jerry Cordillera. Instructions of Coach Chuck Reyes. 20-second na, full timeout. Full timeout mga kaibigan. Pagpaingay muna natin ang bonus.
Dito sa BTV on IBC.
Alam po namin, nandiyan pa kayo. Mabuti naman. Kapag hindi po ninyo magugustuhan mamiss itong larong ito. With 8 seconds on the shot clock, Purefoods will inbound from the midcourt line. 89-87. Lamang ng dalawang Purefoods. Ang game clock po natin, 1.5 minutes ang nakatala. Pumaren. Boy! Binigay kay Evangelista. Motik na makawala. Oops! Bad pass by Evangelista na kung Cariaso. Ito na, umatake na ang Alaska. Good block with the father of Evangelista. 89-87. Purefoods by 2. 1 minute and 13 seconds to go. Overtime. Cariaso. Binigay kay Hawkins. Hawkins naman kay Cordillera. Nasa taas! Cordillera! Cordillera na kay Pumaren! Big back for Jerry Cordillera. Pumaren! Let's it over to Ball Rivera. Out there, Evangelista. Nakuha na naman Cariaso. Cariaso. Out for Jun Reyes. Jun Reyes. Lastimosa! Tabla tayo!
Mariaso with 2 crucial steals, both underneath the Purefoods basket.
45 seconds to go. Tied ball game in overtime at 89 all. There's Patrimonio, labang kay Hawkins. Patrimonio, nalabas kay Pumaren. Ravena asking for the low post pass. Ravena takes it inside! Oh! Ravena, kanina pa, hindi na pasa. Sineres na kay Patrimonio, I want the basketball. Naibigay naman sa kanya and he scored. And now, we have a timeout. play here by Bong Romena. Sabi nga natin, kanina pa niya hinihingi yung pasa. Alam na alam niya that he's got it in him to score this basket. At hindi po makamayaw mga tao rito mga kaibigan na mga Purefoods ng dalawa, 91-89. At ito, totoong babae po ito. Kadalasan kasi mga nagsasayaw dyan kung minsan nakukulwa rin babae. Kasalukuyan po mga kaibigan, ang ating oras na nararabi, 32.9 seconds. The Purefoods DJ Hot Dogs in the lead by 2, 91-89. Hindi pa rin settled ang ating issue.
Well, far from it. This is a two-possession game, so a big advantage here for Purefoods. They are ahead by 2. And assuming that Alaska spends the next 24 seconds out of this 32-second clock, Purefoods would still get back possession.
Okay.
Alaska badly needs a basket.
Narito kayo sa mga kapatid. Ginamit ni Jericho Lidera. Ginamit ni Jun Reyes. Jeffrey Ariaso at Tomas Pinosa. Ginamit ni Evangelista. Labas ni Jun Reyes. Reyes. Yes, for the Jericho. Yes! Big basket by Jun Reyes. 20.4 seconds remaining. Complete naman tayo sa 91 all. And we have another timeout.
Tanya, akin na nga yung brake fluid.
Point of view.
Okay, mga kaibigan, ito po yung opensa ng Alaska to tie the ball game. Si Jun Reyes, lumapit pa. At ang ganda-ganda na po ako ni Jun Reyes to tie the count at 91 all, 20.4 seconds remaining. Nakita po ninyo mga ultong raising their arms in jubilation. Pero malayo pa po ito, 20 segundos. Purefoods ang may tangan ng bola. Alam mo ganito, kung ito ay tumagal pa ng isa pang extension, palagay ko bukas hindi ako makakapagsalita. Mawawala na ang boses ko.
Plastado ko na.
Pero, but feeling ko, I don't mind. These guys, these two teams have given us a class act all throughout.
Oh, yes. If we only could have co-champions teams of Filipino Conference, we have to give it to both Purefoods and Alaska. No partner, this shoes on the other foot, because in regulation it was Alaska with possession and the score was tied, and Purefoods needed a defensive stop. Now it's Purefoods in possession, Alaska needing the defensive stop, and 20.4 seconds to go.
91 all. At Tumawin Castelo po ang bubulabog itong Rabona na sa mga inbounds para sa Purefoods. Rabona, hey! Kasi ba kayo mga Hogan? Hogan ang sila kayo ng Pagkawalo. Hogan pressure. He pressure pa by Alaska. Pinag Estuosa. Estuosa goes up. He is back. He is back. Oh, Patrimonio is found. Oh, boy! Wow, I've seen everything. I've seen everything in this ball game.
And they will call the foul on Hawkins. That will be Hawkins. 6 ba yun? Hindi.
Bob Hawkins.
No, that I think that will be pang-5.
Mga kaibigan, magkakaroon ng dalawang free throw si Alvin Patrimonio with 10.3 seconds remaining.
Well, here we have a situation where Merwin Costello was wide open underneath the basket, but the pass did not come. Hawkins looking for the fourth quarter man, Giorgio Lastimosa, and he lost possession on the penetration.
Opo, mga kaibigan, ang foul ng Bong Hawkins pang-5.
At sabi nga nila, dapat siguro nag-time out si Bong Hawkins, but
Patrimonio puts Purefoods in the lead by 1, 92-91, 10.3 seconds to go. Wagong dito. Alaska has one more timeout.
Yes, and there will be pressure now. There will be pressure for Alaska to score in the last possession here in overtime.
Pero tingnan muna natin kung papasok ito tira ni Patrimonio. Earlier, he split his charities. We are in overtime, so it's Purefoods by 1. 10.3 seconds to go. Yes!
Ayun, tumawag ng timeout si Bong Hawkins.
Oh boy! Oh boy! 9.4 seconds to go. 1 point lead by Purefoods. Break muna tayo. Break muna tayo. Please lang. Break muna tayo. Ladies and gentlemen, we go back to the Araneta Coliseum. Ang sitwasyon po natin, Purefoods in the lead by 1. 92-91. With 9.4 seconds remaining in overtime, Alaska will have possession of this timeout.
Both teams in the penalty. Purefoods cannot afford to foul. Now we have the same situation back in regulation, except in that particular situation, Alaska didn't need to score. Now Alaska must score. If it doesn't, it will lose game number 5.
Both teams in the penalty box, so hindi ko pwedeng basta-basta mag-foul dito.
Remember, Abarientos already has fouled out.
Lastimosa has it against the Evangelista. There's a switch. Balik ko sa Hawkins. Yes, it's over!
What a block!
Rosella with a big block. 1.4 seconds remaining. Just 1.4 seconds remaining. The ball goes up Purefoods. Another timeout. 1.4 seconds to go. 92-91. Purefoods on top by 1 in overtime.
Can they get a shot off on time? Here's referee Ernie De Leon telling Alvin Patrimonio to give Kevin Ramos some offensive space. Oh my gosh! A foul! A foul has been committed by Purefoods with 0.6 of a second to go. Ravenna committing a foul.
16 last.
Unbelievable turn of events.
With 1.4 seconds remaining, mga kaibigan, inbound.
A foul has been committed. Well, that deserves a second look.
Okay.
Now there's pressure here on Carriazo.
Madali lang. Medyo pinapag-usapan po yung mga tao na magpapasok sa hardcourt. Sapagkat importante ito.
Carriazo to win the championship for Alaska at the stripe.
6/10 of a second. 0.6 seconds more than Alabi. Carriazo with 2 free throws. They are down by 1. 92-91 in overtime. Okay. Mga kaibigan, si Edmund Reyes po ang pinasok ni Coach Chot Reyes para kay Bong Ravenna. Carriazo with 2 pressure-laden free throws.
Now this could possibly go into a second overtime. It all depends on Carriazo, or Purefoods can win it outright if he misses both.
Yes, by Carriazo. We are tied at 92 all. We are tied at 92. Ito yung play kanina. Ito yung foul kanina. Ano yung report natin?
Yes, there was a foul. Yes. Very clear, there was a foul by Bong Ravenna. Carriazo was airborne, and what a play by Alaska from the inbound.
Yes, sir. 6/10 of a second. 0.6 seconds remaining.
Yes, there was a foul. Yes. Very clear, there was a foul by Bong Ravenna. Carriazo was airborne, and what a play by Alaska from the inbound.
Listen, 6/10 of a second, 0.6 seconds remaining. Carriazo can win it for Alaska. And we're talking about the championship. Championship na ito. Pagpinasok ni Carriazo. Alaska wins it! Alaska is going to win it! Alaska, 1996 All-Filipino Cup champions. Oh boy, what a way to end it. There was no other way. That this game could have ended, except by that dramatic, very dramatic free throw. Well, those dramatic free throws by Jeffrey Carriazo.
Ed, what a dramatic turn of events. And this is the way a championship game should end.
Yes, I agree 100%, Diego.
And what a gallant effort on the part of Purefoods. Undermanned as it was, Alvin Patrimonio playing hurt, giving it his all in the fourth period and overtime.
Well, Purefoods certainly bucked the odds. They almost were able to extend the series, but as we said, it was just the breaks of the game that really determined who would win game number 5.
Well, Ed, I'll tell you, Alaska won it without Johnny Abarientos. He was sitting on the bench in the last few minutes of overtime.
93-92 win by Alaska in overtime. Let's go over to Ronnie Natalios with some very important interviews. Ronnie!
Yes, I'm with Coach Tim Cohn. Once again, you escaped by the skin of your teeth.
Yeah, we did, and kind of ended on two questionable calls. One, we thought Edward Wino got fouled at the end of overtime, at the end of regulation. And then this call here, it was a big call. But kind of justice was done, I guess. We felt we got missed on that call before.
Now, Tim, this is your first All-Filipino. It must mean a lot to you.
It does, because everybody's always accused us of winning because of imports. And, I think the guys today just wanted to come out and say that, hey, we're the best team in the country right now. I mean, nobody else can say they're better than us here in the country. Excuse me, and that's why it was so important. In the past it was, well, we won because of Sean Chambers, or we had a better import, or whatever. No one can say that now. We played, we dominated the series, we won the series, and, we're the best team.
Well, you must give them credit for the way they played this championship series. I mean, this team never gave up.
No, they didn't. Are you talking about us or
Purefoods?
No, they didn't, and we didn't either. We had that 4-game losing streak, came back from that, but Purefoods showed a lot of courage. I've said it throughout the series. They were playing hurt. They didn't have Evangelista 100% healthy. Patrimonio, their main man, was hurt, so they fought us all the way. And we just felt if we could come out and play tonight and play really hard, stay with them, we could squeeze it out, and we did.
You got some big baskets from Jojo Lastimos and, of course, the 2 free throws of Jeffrey Carriazo.
Yeah, they both played excellent basketball. And Johnny was in foul trouble all night, and so we really had to lean on Jojo. And then Jeffrey stepped in real hard, and Bong, of course, played his normal, 100% game all the time. Yeah, it's just a super game by Bong Hawkins.
Now, Tim, you've won so many championships. You've been in the final six times in a row. Does it kind of disappoint you, or do you wonder why any of your key players haven't won any major awards?
I read Quinito Henson's article today, and I think he's a little bit right. We're still searching for the respect.
Quinito is never totally right. He's only a little bit right.
And, we're still searching for our respect, and we hope we're going to gain a little bit more from this championship. But, we've discussed that amongst our team, and we've talked to our players. The imports know, too, coming in, that, we're really a team that has great balance, and we try to balance it out every game. And when we have that great balance, there's no one player that can really come up with those big stats every game to get the MVP. So it's mostly based on stats. And the players understand that. Jojo has resigned himself to the fact, Bong and Johnny, and tell you the truth, I don't want anybody to win, because if Bong wins, then Johnny's going to say, well, I got to win one too. It's better that we don't win and win championships.
Well, thank you very much, and congratulations to you. Are we going to talk to Jeffrey Carriazo? Come on, we're calling for Jeffrey Carriazo. He's over here. Come on, Jeffrey. He and the coach are hugging. Okay. Okay, give me a minute with Jeffrey. Okay, Jeffrey, those were 2 pressure-packed charities. I mean, did you feel at any moment that this game depended on you?
Gosh, you know what? It's funny because that was the most crucial 2 free throws I've ever shot in my whole life. And I just want to thank God that he gave me the spirit and his wisdom, just kept me strong. And I'm happy that it just fell for me.
Of course, with 0.6 of a second left in the game, the referee made a tough call, and you made 2 tough free throws.
Yeah, there was a good back pick by Joe when I cut in the middle. It was a good pass, and there was no time to grab the ball and shoot. You just had to put it up, and hopefully you get the call. And we got the call, and I'm just happy about that.
You've had a good series. I mean, you've been one of the key factors of this Alaska team. You must be happy with the way you're playing.
I'm just happy that we won. Thank you. I'm just so happy.
What about the future?
Guys, you know what? There's more to Alaska. We're looking forward to the second conference. But, we need to take a couple days rest first before we go out there. Can I greet somebody?
Yes, sure.
Yeah, I just want to say hi to what's up, B in Cagayan. I want to say everyone from Santa Mesa, everyone from Bulacan, everyone from Cagayan de Oro. What's up? Everybody at home, too. Bye.
Okay, thank you very much, and congratulations. You're most welcome. Okay, let's go now to the panel.
All right, thank you very much, Ronnie. And, well, as expected, there's bedlam in the hard court right now. Well, nakita po ninyo mga kaibigan, kanina, inaward yung first runner-up trophy sa Purefoods DJ Hot Dogs. At siyempre pa itong championship trophy naman. At nakikita ninyo, nagpipicture taking itong Alaskan team, a very jubilant Mr. Fred Uitengsu, the team owner. At alam mo, Quinito, kagaya nga na sinabi mo kanina, kung pwede lang na magkaroon tayo ng co-champions, definitely these 2 teams deserve to be.
Well, I'll tell you, this particular game has to be one of the best games we have ever seen in PBA history, and this is the way to end a championship series. and they couldn't have been possible without the tremendous effort on the part of Purefoods. And for Alaska, well, they had to do it with Johnny Barrientos riding the bench, and they did it in just the same way that Purefoods won game number 3 with Alvin Patrimonio riding the bench. Jeffrey Carriazo, incidentally, was our choice as Gilby's choice player of the game. At kanina ito si Ronnie Nathaniels, man. Alam mo, we have a running verbal battle with Ronnie. Sabi niya, a little bit correct like si Kinito. But it was Ronnie Nathaniels who told me before this game that Purefoods was going to win. And I told him it was going to end tonight.
Well, you almost lost that particular point. Sinabi mo rin sa akin kanina yan. Sabi mo, pagod na Purefoods, hindi naman nanalo ito. Pero sabi ko sa'yo, I don't know if they're gonna win it, but I'm sure they're gonna give it a heck of a fight. And that's exactly what happened. Okay. Sa kasalukuyan mga kaibigan, kasama ni Ronnie Nathaniel.
You know, this is what? Your third championship already, which is the sweetest? Ito siguro yung masasabi ko pinakamasarap, kasi all Filipino, bihira lang dumating to once a year, so siguro kailangan talaga may prove mo. So right now, na-prove na namin na nag-number 1 din ng Alaska. Masasabi mo talaga na the best team in the Philippines, Alaska. Amen. Thank you, Lord. Totoo yan, ngayon lang namin na-prove. Na kahit wala ako, kaya namin manalo. Alam mo, Johnny, dito sa first half, mukhang masasabi natin na you were taken out of the game by Purefoods, 3 early fouls. Anong pakiramdam mo nun? Wala na ako magagawa ron, na-call na ng referee, may mga bad calls. So, kailangan na lang namin mag-step up sa depensa, doblehin namin yung effort ng team. Tapos, nung nawala ako, sabi ko na lang, oh Lord, sabi ko, bahala ka na sa akin, bahala ka na sa team. Wala na ako magagawa, kundi magdasal sa'yo. I love you, JC. Thank you, Lord, for this one. Thank you, Lord. Okay, congratulations sa'yo, Johnny. Chino, ikaw naman.
Ako, di pa masahe ko, naliligo na. So, dito tayo. May pinakita ka sa amin na talagang si Jojo Lastimosa may kakaibang dugo. Talaga bang may yellow yung dugo mo? When the time came for you to deliver a 3-point shot, you did 2 beses pa.
Well, first of all, Chino, I want to thank God for this win, for the championship. And your question was, again, somebody has to take charge. Si Johnny wala na. Si Gong was there, but again, the time was, yung situation, nandun ako to take it, and I took it, and it was just, siguro, we were meant to win this championship, and kaya pumasok yung mga 3-point shots ko.
Jojo, 6 times sa championship, nakakuha ng All Filipino, lahat ng klase championship, nakunan mo na. Ano pang gusto mo? Ano pang habol nyo? Grand Slam?
Pwede. It's not far-fetched, and I think we're gonna continue to win, and hopefully the guys will stay hungry and continue to practice and continue to win, and sana hindi magsasawa sila pagpapanalo.
Joy, isang final thing. Saan nagagaling inspiration mo? Ibang klase ang pinapakita mo. Pag fourth quarter, talagang iba ka. At mukhang ibang inspiration. Saan nagagaling ito?
Well, the Lord has given me an opportunity to do what I can, and I think that's my inspiration there. Now, He has put me in this situation, and siguro it's just right now I take advantage of it. So I'm giving glory to Him by playing well and doing my best and doing what I can to win.